Welcome to Aunty Aduni. Real life, real talk. Every story here they touch your heart. From laughter to lessons, truth we they show. Now reality, Aunty Aduni show. Yeah, the nails are hardly hits on the head. She's not one-sided. Sit tight, be patient, listen to every word. Aunty Aduni says it as it is, no matter who's involved. Remember, it could be your case tomorrow. Enjoy yourself, real life, real talk, no filter, now reality. We talk real life, real talk, no filter, now reality. We talk. Aduni, real life, real talk, truth and vibes, no filter at all. Reality show, let's go. Great song from Global Beats.
Let's go. Those bedu they enter my body. Welcome, guys. So I'm streaming like we agreed on the 2 channels. So if you don't get to see notification on Real Talk with Aunty Aduni, you should be able to get notification on Lifestyle with Real Talk, Lifestyle with Aunty Aduni. You know, that's the second My Travel channel. Like we agreed earlier on that maybe we should be streaming on both channels. So if people don't get to see this, they will get to see that. And also, instead of just allowing the channel to just leave follow, it made sense when it was suggested to me. Because I wasn't too keen on the channel because I opened it purposely for traveling. Don't forget, we open it purposely for traveling. So since my traveling is on hold for now, suspended, yeah, so I welcome you guys. Ekabo. Now, let's talk. I saw this video by Asake. Where's that video? Okay. So I'm doing the same thing on both channels. Okay. So I saw this video by Asake. This is going to be a call-in show. Asake bought a car for the mom. And I see it didn't go down well with most men. And honestly, when I saw it, I felt somehow too, to be honest. I felt for the men when I saw the video. Am I saying Ashake's mom does not deserve what the son did? Okay, let me put Ashake's picture so you don't wonder who is Asake. Many of us know Asake, but let me put his picture for the benefit of those who may not know who is Asake. Hi. Okay, somebody is on this channel here. Ah, Rafiat. Aha. Thank you. Oh, I have about 10 people on the other channel. Okay, that's good. So this is Asake. Let me put his picture. For those who may not know who Asake is, this is Asake. He's a singer. He's the one that sang. Welcome, guys. I'm Molly Poppy. So if you don't get notification for this, you get notification for this. Good job. All right, so we are talking on Asake. This is about parenting today that we want to talk about. So this is Asake for the benefit of those who don't know Asake. Let me quickly put the picture so that you all will know who Asake is. Asake is a popular singer in Nigeria. He was in America last year to come and sing in America. He's the one that sang the song, Wọ́n ti g'Asake létí lọ. Am I waiting? I want and I'm going to wait you long. And I got a long, and I went waiting, I want to, waiting, I want to, waiting, I know. No vex, so, but at least from the sound, you know the song I'm singing. That's the best way I can sing it. Emma Binu. If you ask me to sing Barista now, I will sing Barista for you very well. Waiting, I want to, waiting, I want to. Once again, shall kill it alone. I think I'm getting along. Waiting, I want, waiting, I want to, waiting, I want to, waiting, I love you, and I want you, what I want. You know the song. From my sound, you should know the song. Kuni Pami. That's the best way I can sing it. It's not Barista. If you ask me to sing Barista now, ẹnu olóyin o olóyin làwa tí ń pèdè o ẹnu olóyin o olóyin làwa fi ń pèdè o orin tìlú o ìmọ̀létí ìwọ̀n ká má rí òun fi kọ́gbọ́n ta ni ọmọ kọmọ nílẹ̀ yìí ò pọ̀ ọmọ eléré la jẹ́ táwa ni ọmọ. Shey you see that one say it sound different from my mouth? Or you want me to sing Kwan one for you? I go sing am. So no vex, so I know be Gen Z. And as I feel sing am, I sing am for you. If you no like am, go and manage it like that. Emma Pami. Anyway, guys, so Asake is the one I just sang the song, and that's his picture you can see. Asake bought a car for the mom, and a lot of Nigerian men were not, I won't say we're not happy, but they were kind of having this pity party for themselves. But before we go on, let me show you the car he bought for the mom. He bought the mom a G-Wagon.
I just bought his mother a brand new G-Wagon. You guys, it's really car this season though. Like, this is so nice of him. God bless him.
There is music there. So that's the car. Sorry guys, on this other channel. This is the car. In case you don't know, you don't see it. So he just got a car for the mom. This is the car. It's a G-Wagon that he got for the mom. So immediately he got this car for the mom. A lot of Nigerian men, I saw their comments. Honestly, I feel for them. I really felt for the men. You know why? Some of them was like, what sort of life has a man come to? Then when a child start making it, the child will only remember the mother than the father. Then say, why is it that when a child is becoming rich, now mother picking they remember, they forget father? Man, when I can't look that thing, I say, yeah. Why did I say yeah? When Asake, we don't know Asake is growing up. But like, if you want to judge it generally, even some men, they know saying that their mama single-handedly train them. They know say at a point, their papa they absent. They know say some men, once they put money down, they don't have this bond with children. They go and meet women. It doesn't mean that we don't have caring fathers and we don't have present father, but we have more of absentee fathers than present fathers. Most times, the care mothers show, men know they show them. The kind of emotions mother vent for their children, fathers know they vent such emotions. There are some things that makes a child bond. It doesn't matter whether I'm a boy child or being a girl child. To now crown it all, boy children tend to have more bond with their mom. Girl children with their dad. That is why if a girl child does not have a present father, such girl child tends to have a father, what do they call that thing? You get something where they do a girl child when they don't have a presence of their father. Daddy's issue. The girl child tends to have daddy's issue. Male children don't really have daddy's issue. But girl children, they tend to have daddy's issue. Instead of boy children having daddy's issue, they cling to the opposite sex too. And not only that, they work hard instead to make money. Unfortunately, most of them still make the same mistake that their father make. What is this mistake? In our culture, we are using our culture as the case study now. In our culture, except we want to lie to ourselves. Let me use myself as an example, and I know so many other people who have the same issue, the same kind of growing up I have. I grew up to know my father, but there was no relationship until he passed away. The man was alive. I get to see him, but I didn't see him. I never saw him play any fatherly role at all. What are the fatherly role? Being with a father, playing. Being with a father, pick you in school. A father coming for PTA. The only person I was seeing was my mom for all those kind of role. Provide food, na my mama. Buy clothes, na my mama. School things, na my mama. But I get to see my father. Where do I get to see him? I get to see my father with his other wives. Because it was not only my mama that my papa married. So please, where's the bond I will have with the man? It doesn't mean that when I was to do some things for him, I no do. I still do. But if I have to do something big, I will consider my mother than my father. A lot of our people, a lot of us grew up that way. At least when I was growing up in that my environment in Surulere, that was the growing up many of us had. It was the mother we were always seeing. Only the Aunty, how are you doing, ma? I hope you are getting better. Now only mama we dey see. Whether papa can they give money, we no know. But the only thing we know be say anything we want to do, na mama. When we see papa welcome, papa good afternoon, and that is all. We no see papa carry us up, throw us up, hold us. We no see papa follow us to PTA. As for Asake issue, I don't know the story behind what made Asake to be who Asake is today to the father. Precisely last year, there was a story where the father came out and said he had stroke, that Asake abandoned him. A lot of people meddled into that story and they encourage Asake that whatever it is, you have the money. Take care of this man. Don't abandon this man. I remember a lot of us did some analysis on the case and we asked some questions. Where has the father been? The father said at a point he was the one taking care of Asake. My question is, people didn't understand then when I was asking. I said, if this man was actually taking care of Asake, how did he take care of Asake? And bet you, kindly note, no be only man they suffer this abandonment. Some women are suffering it too. Okay? Some mothers are suffering this abandonment and negligence in old age. But, they show where there are some mothers that fail their children too. No be say pikin no go do for them. The pikin go just say, "Ba, ma jembinu." How many of you know the meaning of "ba ma jembinu"? Pikin go just give you something where be say, say if he give stranger, not something that child will go out of their way to struggle to do for that parent. Why? Probably, yes, the parents might be there, but how did that parent take care of that child? What love? Where is what bond do they have together? Should that mother be that father show love to that child? Or was the father brutal, abusive to the child? Asake has not said anything till date about what happened to him. Let me just refresh our memory and put one or two videos where after everybody came out and said Asake should do something for the father. Before then, Asake sang one song, more like responding to critics when they were on his neck. He was trying to respond to critics when they came on his neck. When they stood on his neck, Asake came out. For those who don't understand Yoruba, I will translate what Asake said in this video to you.
Gbogbo tí ó bá ń ṣe ṣàmáṣe fọ́lọ́run kò dẹ̀ rántí ọjọ́ tá máa wọlé sùn. Àbórí bó ṣe ń lọ ọmọ ìyá mi àbórí bàbá mi gan fẹ́ kájò mi bọ́mọ stand mo fi tẹ́lẹ̀ pa náà mi. Ọmọọba mo máa tẹ́wọ́ gan mo dẹ̀ lónú kan tó bá distract mi máa move on life mi kò fẹ́ wàhálà I'm close to God Ọlọ́run ló ń gbé mi lọ ọ̀.
The worst people to offend. Let me play it again. Again to play. The worst people to offend are people singing.
Òye táyé lọ́rùn gbogbo tó bá ń ṣe ṣàmáṣe fọ́lọ́run kò dẹ̀ rántí ọjọ́ tá máa wọlé sùn. Òlé táyé lọ́rùn òlé táyé lọ́rùn gbogbo tí ó bá ń ṣe ṣàmáṣe fọ́lọ́run kò dẹ̀ rántí ọjọ́ tá máa wọlé sùn. Àbórí bó ṣe ń lọ ọmọ ìyá mi àbórí bàbá mi gan fẹ́ kájò mi bọ́mọ stand mo fi tẹ́lẹ̀ pa náà mi. Ọmọọba mo máa tẹ́wọ́ gan mo dẹ̀ lónú kan tó bá distract mi máa move on life mi kò fẹ́ wàhálà I'm close to God Ọlọ́run ló ń gbé mi lọ ọ̀.
You see, the worst people to offend in this life are people who sing. If you offend them, instead of them responding, now song then go take your life sing. So the guy said, my people making us see you, saying they give where. Don't be saying no, they do. It's anything where you want to, just do it because of God. Not because that person deserves it. And this song is referring to his father. It was referring to his dad. He said, this thing I'm doing, just do it for God, not because that person deserves it. Just do it. He said, Papa want to come and cajole him by coming out to tell the public as if he's so useless. You know, he said, in the tewogon, in the send money where. Say, man, I no come tell lies on him, something like that anyway. So this was when the father came out and said he has stroke, that he was abandoned. He now responded this way with this song, say, Baba, go and sit down. The one where they do. You won't tell me, say, I never do rich. You understand? And for him to sing that song, it means a lot. Many people may not get it. A lot of people are carrying hidden pains. That hidden pains is not from an outsider. The bruise some people are carrying is not from an outsider, not from stepfather, not from stepmother, from their father and their real mother. They are carrying such pains. And when they react, people may not understand. And they may not be able to say, this is what my mother did, this is what my father did. But he said it's not as if he's not doing. But there are some people, it doesn't matter where they are your parents, that you will not cross miles for what you must have experienced. Take it or leave it. People carry pains, they carry bruises from people that they are not supposed to give them such pains. And when such things happen, that is when you will see a child. That child will not cross miles for the parents. Not because the person is a bad child. If we are in a society where people are allowed to speak and they will not be condemned or looked down on, or they will be kind of castigated and victimized, you will see that some parents are not trying at all. We don't know what happened to Asake, but if I want to look at it critically to some extent, I want to believe the father must have caused him some pains. Maybe Asake must have left home when he was not supposed to leave home. Maybe Asake must have been living under the bridge at a point. Maybe Asake must have found himself in a situation where he was not supposed to be, and that will have messed up his life forever. But his music, his talent of music rescued him. And he will now look and say, you papa, where you do this, where you do that. If I not be singer today, if I not come make him, who won't help you? Now, where I don't get the money, you can't think, say, you have a due. You have a right. No, now waiting I go give you, I feel give you. Now, after the society, the public cried on Asake's neck, some people abused him, some people insulted him, but Asake stood his ground. He said, if you not like, make it and they cry, go. Asake stood his ground and say, whatever you say, nobody can push me to do what I will not do. But after a while, Asake bowed down to pressure. He bowed to pressure because the daddy, I don't want to bring the picture of where he was walking and we saw him that he has a stroke. And honestly, when the man came out initially, people didn't believe it was Asake's daddy. They didn't believe. They said, this man cannot be Asake's daddy with all his money. But eventually, he came out. And when people saw the mother, they were like, the mother is this and this is the father. Of course, a lot of things were said about the mother too. But one thing I know with most mothers, except mama where in head, correct. Most mothers will always protect their children, even if they have another husband. Maybe they leave their husband to marry another husband. They will still do all they can to protect their children and to be there for their children. But most men get carried away. When they marry another woman, they tend to forget their other children, which was my own case, right? My father had about 6 wives, if I'm not mistaken now, 6 or 7 wives. 6 or 7 wives. And he concentrated only on 2 of the wives. And the rest, he doesn't care about the other children. Yes, he comes around once in a while to come and check on us, and that's it. And we go to see him. My mother makes sure we go to see him. And now, looking back, what was the usefulness of even going to see him then? Those were the story of so many of us. You understand? Especially in that our society. That's our society where mother carries so much. The papa go marry another wife. He go forget the other wife and the other children. He go concentrate on the new wife. He go forget, say, the other wife, he get children. He go turn the new wife and the children to the best, to the prize. And the other children from old marriages, they will be relevant. Meanwhile, nobody no pikin. We go make them in life among all our children. We don't know which one is going to be the star. We don't know who is going to be the name carrier of the family. We don't know the one that will bring glory to the family. Either now 1 wife you marry or 2 wives. I've always said it. Never play with your children. They are your tomorrow. Like play. Now, let's go ahead. So, let's listen to what Baba Asake said here. Because some people didn't know this. When that video surfaced yesterday, I was like, did people forget this? Asake did something for the father after so much pressure, and this is what he did.
Yes. Daddy, you become a landlord. Namaste, everyone. My name is Aki Abolade, and do you remember this man here? We're proud we're getting it, but Kunera Burun Kokon is Kuni Wale. The meaning about that. Emitimo Dini, Chico Dini, Salicono Mudegisi. Share are responsible. Are you proud of your son? Yes, we're proud we're getting it, but Kunera Burun Kokon is Kuni Wale. But ọlá yìí pé èmi ò rí ni mo ti rí tipẹ́ ni ó yẹ kí ìyẹn náà sọ fún pé níjọ́ olú ti rí bàbá ẹ̀ gbẹ̀yìn nítorí bí mi nú nìyẹn ọ̀tá ti yanjú gbogbo ẹ̀ kò sí dààmú kò sí dààmú ìjà òye wà ó káwọn àmọ́ àjà èdè èjì méjì ó ń jà ara wọn níyàn àdán.
So those that would have forgotten, Asake eventually got a place for the man. He bought a house for him and he settled the man inside the house. But we don't know his health situation for now. But as at the time we saw him, his side was already paralyzed. So now management remain, make them the manager. Now management remain. Even the Baba talk am here say, no be say Asake no dey take care of am, but he don't take where he see Asake. Say Asake no dey come visit am. Say no dey see Asake. I always say something. For somebody to remember you later in life, what seed did you sow in that person's life is very important. If you sow the seed of always being present, you are likely to enjoy the presence of that person even much later in life. Though we have some exceptional cases, but in most cases, those people will still be close. They will not forget you, especially when it comes to children. We are talking about your own children. We are talking about your own children. We are not talking about outsiders. When Asake was growing up, what was the seed Baba sowed into Ashake's life? How much involvement was he in Ashake's life? And like I said, we have some exceptional cases where the man sowed a seed. The man wanted to be present in the children's life, especially for couples in diaspora. So I am going to exonerate the couples and the men in diaspora. Most of the men in diaspora, divorce and bitter divorce has made them not to have relationship with their children. So I'm going to exonerate them. But I'm talking about the parents of those days. And that is result of what we are seeing today. Years ago, decades ago, when all this papa go just they plant seed everywhere. All they know how to do is to plant seed and waka. Plant seed, waka. Especially my Yoruba men. Our Yoruba daddies. They are experts in that kind of a thing. They are specialists in planting seed. Then go plant seed here, waka. Plant seed here, waka. Plant seed here. We can even see it in the lives of most of our musicians, Yoruba musicians. Tell me, apart from Bonsuek Fuji, that guy, Adewale Ayuba, the musicians that are even supposed to use their music to pass good message, their lives are not even worthy of emulation. Many of them. Now, of recent, we go here, say some pikin go just come, say, Lagbaja na my papa. Papa self, no, saying born pikin for somewhere. Now, years later, some of them go say, I just found my papa. Now, years later, we go no, say some of them, there is a particular musician, if that one buy, pikin where he don't born, and say he don't reach 38. Are you telling me out of the 38, he has relationship with those children? No. He cannot have relationship with those children. His only saving grace because say the man get money. That is his only saving grace. He has money. Many of our men, our Yoruba papa, they no go get money, but then go they plant seed everywhere. After planting those seeds, they will not even have relationship with those children. And tomorrow, now then you they see for social media these days, most times. I'm going to talk about Yoruba papa because now them I know well. If you know any other tribe doing it, you can talk. But I know of my Yoruba papa well. They are specialists. They are experts. And it will be very sad if a man of this generation will follow that path. First wife, they no go get relationship with them. Second wife, they no go get relationship. Third wife, they no go get relationship with them. Fourth wife, they no go get relationship. When they come see, say they want old. When they come see, say time they go, say as then they go, they will need a place to settle down. Now that time, you go come see them gentle with one woman. By then, no relationship whatsoever with any of the children because they were never present in the lives of those children. All they do is, ṣáwọn ọmọ ẹ lọ sí school. Ìyá Tolú, ìyá Kàrímọ́, báwo ni o ṣáwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ sí school? Ó dá màá wálé màá wá drop owó oúnjẹ. That is what most of those mothers know. That is the repercussion and result we are seeing today. And it will be so shocking in another 10, 20 years' time. It will still continue. Except individually, a man becomes intentional. The man is going to be intentional in so many ways. He's going to be intentional about the way he is living his life. He's going to be intentional about looking for his own future too. Don't go and be spending money anyhow for women. And tomorrow, you will not say now some women destroy your life. Because if person no see pikin, at least make his same money take care of himself. While you are making the money, what thing you they use the money they do? Are you spending? Like I always say, they say women are looking for people to liberate them. They are looking for poverty alleviation. Yes, Ken. You men are the one making yourself available as poverty alleviation. If you don't make yourself available as a poverty alleviation, woman no go use you. Yes. But if you are claiming to these women that you are a poverty alleviator, any woman will come see you say, oh yeah, take you give, and she need the money, why she no go collect? Don't come and cry tomorrow. Money you no get. Your children, you no take care of them. You no stay with them. You go come say tomorrow, say some women, say woman, no, now then destroy your life. No. As we lay our bed, now so we go stay on it. As you lay your bed, this guy come buy G-Wagon for the mother. Then show the video yesterday. Come and see comments. Let's start. Make I see comments. When I dey watch this comment, I feel for men yesterday. I go dey put the comments. Make all of us dey watch them to read them together. I felt for men. But in all of this, men, now you go be intentional about your life and the kind of ways you are living. You know why? You see all this us women. We women, naturally, there is nothing anybody can do about that. Naturally, our children are bonded with us. There is nothing anybody can do about it. It is not about the money you put down. It is not about even the sacrifices we make. Naturally, our children, they are bonded with us. You know why? Now we carry them for belle. No be say we carry them for belle alone. Now we dey nurture them. When we born them finish, who then they first see? Now we. Before they even bring you inside, or whether you are even there. Now we then they after that one, who they breastfeed them? Now we. When they want go school, who then they see? Now we. Now you they put money down, but now we, then they see. So naturally, then as they grow up, the bond becomes stronger. That is why most times, even in the house, now we then go come meet. Mommy, I'm hungry, I want to eat. Very rarely, some cases, they will go to daddy. Daddy, we are hungry. Now when pikin wants to become mischievous, then they come to daddy. If mommy is saying no to something, that is when they remember daddy. Now, let us read some of the comments. Some men put down, where come move me, say, hey, woman, shield. Because as we dey talk, self, no be all men dey bad. Like me, I've always said it. If you divorce, even if you are divorcing a woman, the bond between you and your children, no let them break. the love. Then before you can say divorce, now you cause the bond of you and your pikin. While you were married, were you present in those children's life? How present are you in the home as a father? How often do your children get to see you as a father? Is it that the children only get to see money? Daddy, we need some money. Daddy, don't drop money. Don't waka go. Before daddy come, children don't sleep. On weekends, the children, on weekends, when papa supposed to dey for house, shey papa dey house, abi papa don't come back to the house, he don't drink. Ogogoro, he don't drink ogogoro very well. He don't sleep. Before he wake up, evening don't come again. Papa dress up, he don't go meet in Olosho. He go meeting customers, he go meeting friends, then go sit down for beer parlor again. At the end of the day, children, they only see papa as a breeze where they pass. Then sabi neighbor pass papa self. If something won't happen in the house, neighbors are there, papa no dey. Some of the men, not very so because I feel for you. Somebody said there is a way I feel right now. Responsible father can relate. And those men I feel for. As a responsible father, your children will be there for you. That is, I will tell you on one condition. Take it or leave it. The moment you have another wife, either the wife born for you or you know born for you. The moment you have another wife, you have disengaged unconsciously from your initial children. It's not intentional. It's just something that kind of, we are not one family again. Not because the woman is telling their mother, bye, 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 bye. The moment tí àwọn ọmọ gan fúnra wọn bá ti rí wípé bàbá àwọn ti ní family mi, unconsciously, painfully, they start feeling and thinking like an outsider. It seems me people are not getting the psychology behind this thing. It's a psychological thing. Not because the child wants to behave that way or wants to see you that way. The moment you have another family different from the one where they belong to, automatically they start feeling like an outsider to you. No matter how much you try to be close to them. It is no more the same. It can never be the same, and they can never feel the same way again. As far as they are concerned, they will think in the back of their mind psychologically that the love has been transferred to the new family. They will feel like the gap will automatically, unconsciously come. This is where problem comes from. And it will be like, Baba, ìyá ọmọ yẹn ló kọ. The mother has taken it con. No, it is not the mother that said so. It is not the mother teaching that child something. It is not the mother telling that child anything. I have just used myself as an example now for you to know this thing is just natural. A father that has another home. A father that I hardly see. A father that doesn't sleep in the same house with me. How do you want me to have a bond with such father and see him as a father? Yes, I know he's a father. He's just a father in the true as the word of that father is, not as a father in practicality. So when that child grows up, no matter how much you spend on that child, no matter how much responsible you are financially in that child's life, you have created that vacuum by yourself the moment you cease to be a family in that home. But the result is what you see when that child now grows up. When that child we're supposed to make you a priority, the child will not make you a priority. It doesn't mean the child does not know you are the father or more, but that child will not go out of their way too much for you. What you call a responsible father is that you are giving them money. You are paying school fees, right? You are paying school fees, you are sending feeding money and all of that. Are you truly present in that home for that child? It now gets worse when that home now ceases to be the dream home every child desires. What is the dream home of every child? A home where the father, the mother, and the children are. And they are nurtured under their parents. They see love in that home. They see peace in that home. They see that home as a place they can run to for comfort, for peace, for love. Everything that makes a child to be nurtured, they see it in that home. Coming from the people that are supposed to provide it. Who are the people? The father and the mother. It is not in putting money down. It is not in sending money. Your money can do no jack. Your money cannot buy your child's love. Take it or leave it. That is why you will see some parents, they don't have much. The parents are there and are intentional for their children. The father, mother, they are together. They don't have much. And in that, they are what you will call poverty. They nurture their children through it. When they grow up, you see how their children will be carrying both of them like egg. As they are caring for mama, they are caring for papa. They want to buy ticket for baba. They will say no. Except we buy for both of them. Both of them are coming. Don't tell me we don't have such family. There are lots of families like that. They are the children will never separate papa and mama because they know papa and mama have always been separable because of them. But where they see papa go or papa don't marry another wife, it will never be the same. No be say because the pikin planner, but because he don't today psychologically, papa don't get another family. Papa don't waka go. Papa don't get another family. The love of the way papa supposed to give them, he don't give somebody else. That is how they will see it. Now, let's read another comment. So this person said, there is a way I feel right now. Responsible fathers can relate. It's unfortunate. What you call responsible, is it about sending money or you are really present in the children's life? You are intentional. You really bonded with your children. We have seen testimonies. We have seen where children praise their father to the heights. We have seen where children will say their father is everything to them. We have seen where children will hold their father on their wedding day and say, Daddy is dancing with me. Something made the child to say, Daddy is dancing with me. And where a child does not care for the daddy, what happened? So Asake from the distance is loving his father because his father loved him from a distance too while he was growing up. At what age did Asake leave home? If only people can allow Asake to tell his story. At what age did Asake started fending for himself? At what age did Asake find himself all alone in the world? And he has to struggle. And through his talent, he became what he became. What if Asake does not have talent to get to the stage he is? Will the father remember? Will you say Asake should come and buy G-Wagon for the father? While Asake was going through tough time, who was Asake crying to? When Asake is truly down, who was Asake running to? When Asake needs to speak to somebody, who has the listening ear for Asake? Those are the things that make a child grow up and say, this is the best thing that ever happened to me. It is not about even the money you put down. So it's either you are intentional father and very responsible, or you work for your old age and make sure the money is there to take care of you, or to marry a younger wife in case. It's either that. But if you break your family, you break the heart of your children, you walk away, and you will now say tomorrow, those children should consider you. They should put their life on the line for you. You lie. You lie. It is easy to walk away from a parent that was never there or that was not fully there. For a parent that is fully there, it is never easy for a child to turn their back. That child will not have peace. No, because it's just a natural thing. That child himself or herself will know, no, this is not, I can't do this. That is why you find a child. For mothers, not because there are some mothers too, a child will turn their backs on. There are some mothers, a child will turn their back and walk away easily. And there are some mothers, before they sneeze, the child is already carrying, Mommy, are you okay? Oh yeah, what's going on with you? The child already is shaking on her own too. Likewise, there are some fathers, when they sneeze, the child is standing up. Daddy, kí ló ń ṣe yín? Ṣé wà okay? Oh yeah, I have spoken to men. If one of us here said nothing must happen to his father, he said he loves his father to pieces. He said, he told me how much monthly he sent to his father. And he said, monthly checkup, they take and joke. He was telling me, he said he learned how to be a good father from his father. He said because their father was there for them. Their father never joked with them. He said the father puts in more than even their mother. He said all of them don't joke with their father. To be a father is hard. It's very hard. Because you will still provide. As you are providing, you have to still be intentional. Until your children are grown up, before you can say you want to jaye. While your children are still young, if you are jaye, wa jaye lo sibi tí ó yẹ kó jẹ, aya wa jẹ later in life. Now, let's look at another comment. It's very unfortunate because we have some fathers who, through divorce, find themselves where they are today. I'm going to put another comment now. This one said, ayé wo lọkùnrin wá báyìí, men they suffer too much. That person said, which kind life men come? Say men they suffer too much. But men they enjoy when they are younger now than women. This is why I always say, now one thing you could choose. Once you become a parent, and I tell women too, you can't be a parent and still be a sissy. You cannot eat your cake and have it. Because whether you like it or not, a day is coming, that day is coming, that you will need those children. Because not be all of us go be millionaire. Not be all men go be millionaire. A day is coming, those children are going to be the one to make decisions for you. Except you want to die a lonely man. The man said men they suffer too much. But when men they young, their enjoyment is unlimited. Aria is unlimited. How many person remembers that song? Now Sonny sing and Sonny Ade. Aria pen 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 pen. Aria is unlimited. Ten 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 ten. When men are young, Aria is unlimited. How is it unlimited? Some men will forget they are married. Some men will forget they are obligated to their family. Who is their family? Your children, your wife, and your home. That is when some men will remember, alright, Let's meet somewhere now. You know, you remember those days when we were in school. They will forget their marriage. They want to live the life of bachelor and the life of married man. Is the one of the beginning of irresponsibility in a man's life. All right, let us meet. There's some babes, they are bringing them. This is where many men get hooked. Before they know it. Now, one wife you plan to have in your life, you find yourself having 2 wives, 3 wives, 4 wives. Though they tell you it is good, whether it is good, whether it is not good, no be me go tell you. Now, future go tell you if you have made a good decision. What did I say? Now, future go tell you whether you have made a good decision in packing plenty wives and burning everywhere. But like I tell you, the moment you have these children, you go have more children, you don't neglect your part gradually. The only thing that will make some children stick to you is if you are very rich, like Okoya. You are very rich, like Inedunwoko. You are rich, like the likes of Kwam One have many wives. He's able to bring some of his children close. Why? Because he get money. The children know, say his name, he go open door for them. They stick close, not for any other thing. Tẹ́ bá lọ ṣe àfarawé pẹ̀lú change tẹ́ kó dání. With the change, whenever reach you, where you hold, you go do àfarawé. Many, you can imagine a man of 38 already having 2 homes to take care of. Parents here, parents there. Now you destroy yourself financially. No be woman. No be woman destroy you. When I see men say, I will be in a bayeje. How did woman bayeje? Person, they go up and down. They pay bills for women. Of course, women will collect. Kilo konwo. You are paying bills for women. Some of you are even paying the bills of Bukata when no be your own. All because you want to do Toto. So in another 20 years time, if you now find yourself at 68, 70, if you now look down back, you will now say, I won't be in a bayeje. Lọ́nà wo. Ní ọ̀nà wo. Your case go be like the case of one man. He dey abroad. He get wife for abroad. Everything they go smoothly. They were doing well. He go Nigeria. He can God save and say he build that house. He go build 4 flats for Nigeria. He go back. He go back to Nigeria. He go marry one wife secretly. He cap on one side. He dey pay the rent of the wife. They take care of her. The one wey come dey London, that one come find out. From there, wahala starts. That one come say, okay, no wonder you dey go regularly to Nigeria. You don't go marry another wife. And he get investment for London, which him and the wife do together. Before you know it, everything don't scatter. From there, he get problem with him paper. He never get full paper. From there, they deport him. Now, so he become Bodeko. Now, the 4 flats, they take manage life now. The 4 flats. The second woman, when that one see, say, pounds no coming again. Oh, what no be more? You self will know, same now money. When you put my gender and money go side by side. Only very few. Very, very few. When the one for Nigeria comes, he say, pounds no coming. Now, because of pounds, I marry you. Pounds is not coming in. May I can't begin manage. I want to be Naira. That one comes, he say, to pay school fees, he go put am on neck. Yami, borrow me, I go give you. From there, that one self start a wahala, say, you want to kill me? After you don't make me born 3 children. Kiniko. Go, no disturb me. Blah, 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 blah. From there, he found himself alone. After he find himself alone, he was thinking the children for UK and investment for UK. Now in the wife tell am say all investment for UK, in don't convert them. Now in take care of children. Like play. Like play. We are still on that kind of matter. Make I no mention these people name again for this one. We are still on that kind of matter. It's either you protect yourself and think of yourself too as a man. Making I understand wetin I dey talk. I'm not putting all the blames. Say when things scatter, when things spoil, I'm not putting all the blames on your neck. But make you not self, making they use sense in what you are doing. This one, when I go dey scatter money as a man, you are not doing yourself good. Many of you will have opportunity of good money when you are young. You no go use sense. Manage the money. And I go help people pay bills finish at the end of the day. Then go waka go. Some of you, then waka, then carry pikin go self. You know see pikin again. And my some story. I remember I one woman. I married this lady, but she has gone with all my children. Oti go no niyen. No be today. Oti go, you know why? She no be your mama, we go pity you. She no be your mama. Now your mama feels pity you. As far as she is concerned, you don't do her, you don't offend her. She want to punish you back. Now so some women they think. In fact, most women. Me I know put make her to say some women is to you. Most women. She's not your mother to pity you. Do me, I do you, ni. Man, no they vex. That is why you go see some women fight, scatter, destroy wetin you don't build. It's very fortunate. Somebody say that man say men they suffer. Oh, men they suffer too much. When they were young, now men they enjoy pass. While the woman is at home, struggling to make sure the home is okay, food is ready, everywhere is clean, and all of that. Man they outside, they chase everything in skirts. They look for trouble up and down. So who can they cause the suffer? Because most marriages where they break. Now because man waka, now they cause breakup in marriage. Cheating is one of the major reasons why you welcome. Major reason why marriages break. Why women they become vengeful. Cheating it is. Now they cause and pass. So if man can't suffer later in life, as for example, the case study we are using, which is this man, Baba Asake. They say Baba Asake, when he day young, Baba Asake kon Isaleko kone. And if I look at the way most Isaleko boys they live, ayekaye la won yen je. Lagos boys. I had the opportunity to date one of them. I say no, I can't date him because I have one or two friends living in the island then. I see the kind of life where then they live. No. I say no. The guy fine die. I say no. I can't date you. Because their life, they know waiting concern faithfulness and loyalty to a woman. No. They are not faithful or loyal to women. Waiting concern them. They feel keep one woman for house. Many women go born for them. Many women. Some one, some two children. All of them. So they go scatter. And the kind of life with them they live, we say, make them see money finish them today. That's their kind of life. I don't know whether they don't change you. Apologies to Lagos Island people. Apologies. Make money come, make them chop them now. That's their kind of life. They believe when they spend one, another one go enter. That's how they live their own life. I said no. They can use their last card to buy clothes to look fine. They can use their last card. They don't even care whether house fine. Lotiti, Asho yini. Asho yini. Kade go birin. So, for that, me, I want peace of mind. Coupled with the fact, say, na polygamous home I come from. I said, no, I don't want it. I don't. I don't want person we no go know waiting in wants. After I born one pikin or two, you go begin waka up and down, begin burn up and down. I say, no, I don't want that one. Now, this man say men, they suffer too much. I agree. For men who don't plan themselves. I agree. For men who are not intentional about their lives. I agree. For men who refuse to be responsible. I agree. For men who no use sense to handle situations, marital situations. We are talking about somebody for the past few days. We saw how that family would have made serious good investment and everything. But everything was being dictated by the wife. Let's do this. Let's do that. The man could not say no. I would rather invest in this. I cannot put all my egg in one basket. Waiting happen at the end of the day. They lost investment. House where then they live. Now somebody still come scatter for them. When something happen, I like people taking responsibility and say, I shouldn't have done this too. Because men will just make it look as if now women, they make them suffer. They will never take responsibility. Just like some women too will never take responsibility. Men don't like taking responsibility that they messed up their own lives by themselves. No be today we don't see as men they live now. No be today we see as then they take waka. And yet you will still see some people and say, no, my life, I don't want wahala. Especially the ones that have experienced it from their growing up. They will be intentional. They will take it easy. And I know sometimes mistakes can be made. Mistakes can be made. And that is why bonding with your children while they are still growing up matters a lot. I have seen somebody who had problem with the partner. This person has problem with the partner here in America. But this man has so much formed serious bond with the children. The children and the men and the man, they are so close. Because the man who they take in children play. Any spare time he has is always with the children. Either taking them out or taking them for movie, even when their mother is at work. That was how close. The man who they, any spare time. When they divorce, the children said they want to be with their father. When they had problem and divorced. Because of course, we can't predict. Life happens. You know, doesn't matter whether you chose right or you choose wrong. Life happens. And divorce can come. The children chose to be with their father. And they had no option than to give the custody of the children to their dad. They had no option. And I've seen a father who fought for the custody of his children. Because he knows the children are closer and they take care of the children even more than their mother. And I've seen a case whereby a child chose to take care of the father than the mom. It all depends on the seed. When we are having children, we are sowing seed in their lives. As those children are growing, every of our activity, every of our character, every of our steps is a seed we are sowing. It now depends on what you are sowing and what you are not sowing. Don't let's just wake up and blame somebody for doing something greater for the mom than the father. We have people doing greater for their father than their mom. Only that is not common. Now let's go to another man where feel so bad about what is going on. Thank you guys on the second platform. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you. I appreciate. We have about 16 people watching. That's a good one. Thank you so much, guys. So if you can't catch me on this other one, you can catch me on this. Which or either of the two, you go get notification. All right, let's go for the third person. There are so many comments from the men, and honestly, I feel for them. Somebody said, this one said, man, they see for this life, Sha. Congratulations, Mama Asake. Please do not forget your papa too, Asake. We, the public, are not the one to tell Asake what to do. Asake is a full-grown man. Some people say the wife and the child in call. Asake is not married. A lady had a baby for him. And they said that baby at a point was living with the father or whatever. Maybe there was controversy about it. Asake has not told his story. He has not told his story. If Asake, and I'm very sure he's covering his parents, that's why he's not talking. Looking at him, you will know he had a hard life. You will know he grew up on the streets. He struggled to survive. A video surfaced online some days ago. Somebody sent it to me. Then my admin posted it on Facebook, where we saw some people sleeping in the railway station, by the train line and everything. Now parents born them. How did they get to the stage? I was telling somebody some story a few days ago. I said, I know somebody who almost ran away, not even from the father, from the mom, when she was growing up. That person had option of joining to do ashewo, like they call it in those days. Because when young ones run away from the home in those days, now ashewo, the ladies, they do. And the boys, I think they will go under the bridge and be doing conductor and all the rest. That person refused, stayed, and became somebody. And you know what? Among all the children they have in that family, now that person can't be like the person we really make am among that family. If that child has chosen to be on the streets because of what that child was going through, Papa, nyama nyama, Mama self, they do in home. I am yet to see a child, except that child is sick upstairs. I am yet to see a child brought up in love. And don't say because somebody has money, that child is being brought up in love. It's not about money. I'm yet to see a child brought up in love. See, when I say in love, that means sacrifices were made, not money. I am not talking of money. Sacrifices as in the parents were there. Or guardian, it all depends. It doesn't even have to be parents. Guardian. Somebody is there with that child all the time. And that child will now become somebody and forget and say, you don't matter. If it's going to happen, it is maybe 1 out of, I would say 1 out of 1,000 or 1 out of 10,000 self. A child brought up in love and care will appreciate the person that did the job. It is not enough to say, I am taking care of a child. It is not enough to say, I'm paying school fees. Are you abusing that child? Are you abusing the child? Are you transferring aggression, frustration on the child because things are not working for you? The child will not consider that you are paying salary, you are paying school fees and feeding her anymore. The child, the abuse will be more alert in the memory of that child, turned adult, than the money you spent. And we all know in our society, a lot of children are being abused. Not by outsiders, by their parents, all in the name of, I am training a child, I am correcting a child. I have seen a parent carry firewood to beat a child. Firewood, where fire day. I have seen a parent, while growing up, that lady's name, she's older than my set. She's like a big auntie to our set. But she was living with a family member. I can't even see it again. That site, I think I was about 11 or 12 years old when this incident happened. That site of what I saw on that day has not left my memory. Even as I'm talking now, I can still see Aunty Ajoke. That's the name of the lady. I can still see Aunty Ajoke ran out naked, went into a gutter, screaming and crying. What happened to Aunty Ajoke? Our guardian wanted to correct her for doing something, for eating when she was not supposed to eat. And that woman stripped Aunty Ajoke naked. Asked 2 people to hold Aunty Ajoke down, opened Aunty Ajoke's leg, and poured in fresh pepper. Má wá síbí o. Èwo ló fẹ́ ńbẹ̀? Gbé lọ sísàlẹ̀. Àwọn tètè fẹ́ tán, ilé ti fẹ́ tán. Gbé lè náà lọ sísàlẹ̀. Kó wà ní kitchen. Dó yìí kún bẹ́ẹ̀ náà, bò gbóhùn náà síbẹ̀. The memory is still in my brain. As I'm talking now, I'm seeing the picture. I'm seeing the picture. Fresh pepper. Okay, truth for told said, Aunty Aduni, the father will need to go out to hustle. No matter the love shown, the truth is the man will hardly be chance to always be with the children. The mother yes, I know the mother spend more time. But trust me, the little time you spend that the father will spend with a child is more precious than the time their mother spends with them. The little time, I know the father cannot have the time to spend as much as the mother, because the mother is the one that will cook, she's the one that is always in the house, and is the one that they always see 24/7. But trust me, they prize that precious time. Even if it is 1 hour in a weekend the father spend, it is more precious to a child than. And when I'm saying spending time, you are playing with them. Mothers don't play with children. They don't. We don't. We don't play the way fathers play with children. Those moments are priceless. Priceless and precious to every child. But not many children see that opportunity or have that privilege. God be Angelo, thank you for joining me on this channel. Thank you. What did you say? You know, Aunty Ajoke's memory, what happened to her on that day, still very fresh in my head. Now imagine that thing happened to her. I mean, that thing happened, the thing happened to. The mother, the woman that took care of her, behaving like a mother, will that lady see that woman and say, if I have money, she's the next person to buy something for? No, buy something for Tori Kini. She may not have the opportunity to speak of what she has gone through. She may not be able to be privileged to tell her story. But she would never go out of her way for such woman. Say, wait, happen. But meanwhile, that's the woman that trained her. But that woman was brutal. Just like some mothers are brutal to their children. Just like some fathers are brutal to their children. So it's not about money. It's not about what to give. These are mental torture that will stay with a child forever. And there's nothing you can do. When it is time for them to be the one to, even they don't hold you to pay you back. You know why? You decided to have a child. It's what we don't like to say in our society, because in our culture, don't put rubbish in children's mind, though. Either we put it in their mind or we don't put it in their mind. Children are beginning to know their rights too. Now we think, say, having plenty children is a future investment. That is why many men live a life of poverty. Because when you don't take all what you are supposed to take care of your future, you don't take care of children where you born everywhere, scatter, finish. What is going to remain? Please tell me. person where they correct salary, where they marry. I was seeing one guy where they say they collect 150,000 salary per month. He get 2 wives. I say this one don't craze, no be today. You get 2 wives with a salary of 150. And if you see how the guy, they always boast on my page. That's why they always look out. And that's why they always look out. I say now, so some men like suffer. Women will not suffer. They don't like suffer. Women know they like suffer. Women know they like suffer. And that is why when some women find themselves in suffering situation, they are looking for a way out. The children we are having these days, they know their rights. They are not like those. Even Nigerian children, you go hear some of them say, why did you give birth to me? How they hear that one? For Nigeria, no before here. That my mother shouldn't have given birth to me. I didn't tell them I want to be born. I didn't tell them I want to come to this world. I've had it countless times in conversation on social media from Nigerian children. So they don't really hold us. We decided to have them. Now we hold them to make sure we do our part. And that's our part. We do it fully. In the process, we still prepare for ourselves. And we are hoping that they appreciate the effort we have put into their lives and kind of show us love and kindness. But if you have been brutal to your children, if you have done somehow to your children, no matter how much you spend, a day will come. You will not be considered. You will only be considered the way they will consider outsiders. You know, say if you want to give people money, outsider, now change you go give them. Now change in the sense that the money I don't need, you go say take. Now you go give them such people. You will not give your priority to such people. Is a law of sowing and reaping. Unfortunately, what you sow, you reap. Apart from the fact that by the time some women will see these children down, especially if you don't have a part at all in the children's life, by the time they will tell the children your life story of what and what you have done, come add curry, time and pepper to join. And the children don't even see you to come and say, no, this is my part of the story. Now, after 20 or 30 years, you want to come and tell your children's story. When they do, you are not relevant anymore. When they didn't form any bond, you will now tell them, it wasn't like that. Let me explain. Your mother was this. At that point, it is irrelevant to them. At that point, it doesn't make sense anymore. At that point, your explanation cannot add any zero to their balance account. So to them, it doesn't really matter. Then go say they don't hear you. Daddy moti go ko si wahala sa. No baton. Some special was said, Aunty me, who to blame when 2 women marry a man who can't fend for himself? Because I am still confused. Women will always marry men, my darling brother. But one thing is that they cannot force you. Now, if you not marry them, they no go marry you. You, where you know, say you can't marry you, you can't fend enough for yourself. Why are you having more problem in your life? Because this thing is not about even paying the children's school fees alone. It's about even your own future. Look at the story of that man that I spoke about in London. If to say that man no can get that 4 flats where he build, when he get problem, they send them back. Where he for stay? At least any gitere is collecting the rent to maintain. At least the rent will feed him throughout the year if he manages himself. So hunger don't come out for him problem. Imagine there was nothing like that. In all of this, you still look out for yourself. In all of this, there should not be room for wastage. I was looking at one video they sent to me this morning. How our people don't they go party? If you want to go to party, they are now protecting and gate crashing at parties. They can't put security barricade. That kind of security barricade we see at the train station. Then they put them for where then they do party. I say now so our people like party rich. Those are the kind of lives, wasteful lives that people live. and tomorrow then go say that somebody do them. No, nobody do you. How did you live? How did you plan your life? How, especially as a man, it's very important for a man to look out for himself. In looking out for yourself, because some things will still give you peace of mind more. May you never get to the stage you beg your children to see you. No, you shouldn't be begging them to see you. They will be the one to beg you, Daddy, sorry, I've not come to see you for the past 2 weeks. I will come and see you next week. They should be the one to say that. Because when they were young, they never begged to see you. If you are sure in your mind of mind, your children never begged to see you, then you have no problem. When they call, even if you are not with their father, their mother anymore, they can pick their phone and call you, Daddy, I want to see you. And you are there when they call. You make yourself available when they call. Then you won't have to beg them in old age. Baba Asake said, I'm only begging him to come and see me. Why will you beg your child to see you if you did your part in that child's life? This person said, please do not forget your papa too, Asake. Nǹkan t'Asake máa ṣe ló ti ṣe fún bàbá ẹ̀ yẹn. Asake has done what he wants to do for the papa. Unfortunately, he has done what he wants to do. I am not saying marriage don't break. I am not saying people don't fall apart. People fall apart. Relationships scatter. Couples fall out of love. It's normal. Couples get tired of each other and they have to go separately. It's normal. But how about the children there? The children involved. Do you go because you and the woman, you are not in good terms? Do you go and you forget them? Do you go and you don't even bother communication with them? Because their mother said, don't call my children. You self leave them. You didn't even bother yourself. I have seen somebody saying, I don't care. She doesn't want me to see the children. That's a cup of tea. When the children grow up, they will come. I say, I'm more for that matter. When the children grow up, I'm to feel a lot of marrying. The children, the last one was about 6. Second one, 4. The children are until lower adulthood. Only they will come when they are ready. Okay. I know Kuku argue with the person. I say, okay, they will come. And when they come, at what age? What explanation are you going to start giving them? At that time, do they even know you? Do they even feel anything for you? Do they even have any bond with you? Do they have any memories of daddy throwing them up? Daddy running around the house with them? And daddy left for so long, daddy never looked back. Daddy never bothered. Daddy never made a call. Kini deeper jubeshen wolo. Some other children may not bother. But some children, and you can never know which child will feel it most. You know why? Every child have different coping mechanism to life situation. Just like us as individuals, as adults. The way I will cope with situation is not the same way Aunty Bola Adetutu will cope. The way Aunty Adetutu will cope is not the same way Omole Pompi will cope. The same way the way Omole Pompi will cope is not the same way Gobi Angelo will cope. So it's just like that. Let's go to the next man, and this will be the last man before I will leave the whole number open for you guys to call. Jimmy Adekunle, our brother, said, your papa, where is something produce you there on top bed with stroke? Life of man. The question we should ask, now anybody can have stroke, right? But men tend to have stroke more than women, I think. I've seen more men with stroke than more women. So maybe I may be wrong, but I have seen more men with stroke than more women. Who caused the stroke? Wetin caused the stroke? Because stroke no dey just happen. Stroke most times is as a result of stress. Stroke can come as a result of shock. Wetin we know wey cause Baba stroke. The kind of life Baba is living. Baba is jaye. Now, shey na drink e cause am, abi wetin cause am. He is down with stroke. Shey na person wey get stroke make e come buy car for. The bottom line from this thing, parents, the moment you decide to be a parent, you should know you have a huge load on your hands. Life is not going to be about you alone anymore. It will take a lot from you. It will deprive you of a lot. The moment you say, I want to be a father, I want to be a mother. Most people who have many children, they do it for a purpose. Tele Yoba told me, Tonwa told me. But do you know the child that will be able to touch you among all the children? Nobody can say. Do you even know the wife of the first one that you abandoned may be the children that will take care of you? Or the woman you went to have children for outside that you abandoned because of the first wife, Nile? The bottom line is you cannot decide to be a parent and decide to be reckless. It will affect your life. It will affect your future. It will even affect your children. This reckless life as a parent has ruined the life of many children. Not because those children want to be responsible, but because an adult that brought them into this life decide to be irresponsible and reckless. Decide to just behave like some of them just behave as if to say they be animal. And at the end of the day, it will not only affect themselves, it will affect the children. Before you know it, pikin self don't they suffer some things, mentally and otherwise. You can't decide to have children. The moment you decide as somebody, as an adult, I want to start having children, you are saying, my life is no more my life. You are saying, I'm living for others. Yes, that's how I see it. Even till now, I tell myself. And I will tell you, it's not easy. There are times, once in a blue moon, that I feel way down. And I'll be like, I don't have a life of my own. Yes, it's normal. I've never lived a life of my own. I've been living for people. There are times you will feel that way. And it can make you, it push you to even tears. And be like, when can I even start living my own life? And unfortunately, especially for women, women will never stop. We will continue to live for others. Like I always discuss with some of us here, like Aunty Bola that we talk very well, my friend. I will be like, she obinitele ever needs me. Can we ever have rest? Because before you know it now, children will start getting married. For those who are grandma here, they know what I'm saying. Good enough, I have some grandma here. You'll be like, can we ever as a woman have our own life safe? Now children you go take care of, oh. While they are in school, you are worrying and all of that. They are working, you are still worrying. They marry before you know it. When you think you are having free time, boom, grandchildren come. Those ones are tying you down again. But good enough, I think women are giving that grace. We are giving that strength and, to do it. And it's a joyful thing, especially if you are a good mother. It's a joyful thing that you see your grandchildren, you want to devote all your time. You don't mind. Like me, and I'm looking forward to it, seriously. You don't mind. You want to carry your grandchildren. To me, it's one of the beautiful things that will ever happen. One of the most beautiful things. So I'm really, really wishing it can happen anytime from now. May I see those bundle, beautiful bundle. May I carry another one. That's how much I love children. So for women, men, I see they find life much easier than us. And that's why women, with a snap, understand your wife, understand your woman. Understand your woman. And peradventure, you find yourself having 2 women in your life. Try as much as possible to bond with your children. Because I know some people, life will make them have 2 women, not because they want. But if it happened, it has happened. Okay. Bond with all the children. You can say, you see a perfect example from Kwamwon. Kwamwon that was not close to the children before. Immediately, Kwamwon is saying, don't they hold. What did he start doing? He started bringing his children close. He started bringing his children close. Where their mama don't train. He started bringing them close. He started bringing all of them close. But good enough, Kwamwon has always sing about his children. Ọmọ mi àwọn mi abake kini kan. Ọmọ mi kini kan. He's always singing about his children. So it's easy for him. He's now bringing all his children close. Not all of them, some of them. Do I have the video? I was watching, he did his 60th, 69. He clocked 69. Was it yesterday or some days ago? His daughter, that one that is a lawyer, did publication for him. Come and see Kwamo as they laugh. Did publication for him. Not only do publication, she went with a gift for him. Knelt before him and handed it to him. Yesterday, okay. O'clock 69. It was yesterday. Okay, thank you. I shall not say whether yesterday or a few days ago. Yesterday. You see, when he saw that he was getting old, he started bringing those children close. He started bringing them close. But some men, one mashagidi you kunisha. I don't need a child in my life. I don't need a child. Maybe one day I will tell my story. Why I talk the way I'm talking. Experience is the best teacher. I don't need a child. You don't need a child? Why did you born a child? If you don't need a child, some other people will carry the child and the children will be useful for them. And when you now need that child, don't complain. Say the child no see you. Pikin where you no see, that pikin self no go see you. Eye bí mo dálẹ̀. Kó wá di ọjọ́ alẹ́ kẹ́ lọ́mọ ó like it. Why the pikin no go like him, mama? Who the pikin they see? When the pikin sick, who they there? When the pikin throw up, who they pack the throwing of the vomit? You think it's easy to be packing vomits? When the pikin go poo-poo, carry the poo-poo, rub body, who they there? When the pikin no fit chop, who stand there, sit down? They feed the pikin or come wa jẹun. You have to eat. Where were you? When the pikin can't reach a certain age, where to fe ya yakuya, were you there? Especially those difficult times. Were you there to guide that child along as a father? When the child won't begin waka waka, were you there to guide the child, to be a father, to be the guiding light for the child? Wani yani wura baba ni jigi. Do you know why they call baba jigi? They say mother is gold, fathers are mirror. Fathers are mirror because you are supposed to be the one to guide the child through life. Mothers are gold. They are to be cherished. Their own place is different. The place of a father matters for a child in the child's walk in life. And I can categorically tell you that thing is very true. Very, very true. I got to a stage as a widow. If not for the man that came into my life as a father, I had challenges. But he was able to step in to help me in that work. Every child, every single mothers, train no more time, they can come and talk. Some of these children, some of these, it could be an uncle, a man. It could be an uncle. It could be a grandfather. Me, I don't get my children don't get grandfather, both from both sides. It could be a grandfather. It could be an uncle, like I said, a cousin, a man, that would be like a father, kind of, to my guy Domo at a stage. Very, very important. Very, very. Jigi, Iyani Wura, Babani Jigi. Babani Jigi is the mirror. Baba ni jigi. So if that baba, that mirror is not there, but somebody will stand as a mirror for that child in life. Somebody will stand at a point that every mother tó bá ti dá ọmọ tọ́ cannot come and say it doesn't happen. They have to call a man at a point. Ẹ bá mi bá àwọn ọmọ yìí sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ bá mi bá ọmọ yìí sọ̀rọ̀. I don't understand what is going. What do you think I can do as a man? Every mother get to that stage. Every single mother. They get to that stage. And the ones that try to hide it, they always blame themselves. That is when you will see that they will say this child of a single mother, when they say a child misbehaving, they say, it's because they are from a single mother that took care of them. No. At that point, a single mother must have been overwhelmed and doesn't know what to do. And there is nobody to call. There is no father figure to step in. The respect children give fathers is not the same. Father figure or father is not the same respect. It's not the same thing they give mothers. They get to that stage, a father has to step in. Were you there as a father? Was Baba Asake there for Asake at that point? Before Asake rebranded his life to be who he is today. Me, I always say something. Person wey no do, no fit chop. For waiting, he no do. Shey you dey there when they cook the food, where you won't come say you won't chop the food. No. You no cook, well, you cannot come and chop. Go and chop for where you put your food, where you get the strength. Go and chop for where you think say na there go rescue you. Because you know what? Nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows what tomorrow has in stock for anyone. This is why today, our yesterday, our today, they are the mirror for our tomorrow. As tomorrow go be, now today we don't know with what you are cooking now. You cannot be absent, and when they are supposed to be absent in your own life, you can't cry foul. Don't cry foul. I know there are exceptions, I'll keep saying it. There are exceptions of cases of whereby the mother will penetrate the child while they are young. But at the same time, I want to believe those children too must have seen something. Did you make efforts? Did you try? Look at the case of this man in London. I'll be putting number for us to call now. Look at the case of that man in London, Omiji Ojumi's husband. When everybody wanted to say he was an absent father, the man came out, made explanations. One day, those children will wake up. They will go back to that man, I'm very sure. Even if they don't want to go now. The man said he has all evidences, he made efforts. He was at their school at a point. They didn't let him see those children. The mother said he must not go and all of that. Or whether they changed their school, I can't remember. Did you make efforts? Even if their mother said no. Don't say, because it's not today that we are. Even those papa will talk that rubbish. No child shed any tears for them. I can't die a person won lori baba ti lo ati gbe baba rele ati gbe baba rele. They don't bother to shed tears. They just drop past and everybody waka go. You no go even see on anybody's face say they miss any baba. You no go see. One see me gon be any tí ò bímọ sáyé ni. Why? Because the people to a company benefiting barrier, ó ti lé wọn dànù. Ó ti ta wọn dànù. As long as you have a child somewhere, be intentional. Either you are married to the woman, you are not married. Tó ti jẹ́ wo ló fokú ara ẹ bí wọn, be intentional, because you can never tell. Jẹ́jẹ́ làwọn ọmọ jókòó tẹ́ lọ́hùn ní kó máa bọ̀. You say make them come, you born them finish, you go abandon them, waka go have another children somewhere. That is why we have a lot of single mothers. That is why we have a lot of single mothers. You can abuse the women, yes. You can blame them, yes. And I agree, some of them are to be blamed. And I've always said it several times. As a woman, be careful about dating married man. The moment you date a married woman as a woman, be rest assured that you go carry bukata. But don't deprive the child. And as a man, don't say because you are not married to the woman, you abandon those children too. Waje yai. Garani. Omaje. One way or the other. So nobody, my junior brother that's about his children, I corrected them. Kí ni Bami sọ? Bami said, but when the children grow up, they sometimes see through the manipulation too. Yes, exactly. That's why say men too should be intentional. They see through it too. Yes, you are right. Don't follow those baba of old age, Joe. When a pikin gray, you know his father. If you do that rubbish to this generation, why get both ya? Even with your money. Aboti bereni. Then tell you say person we can fend for themselves, they need baba again. Please tell me what they need baba for. Even mama, if mama self no behave, somebody that can take care. You know they hear say some people don't waka. No be our Oyinbo, our people. Somebody on my comment section, one of these, when we were treating family issue, that person said he can't even remember the last time he spoke with his parents. He said, waiting then taking eyes. If he talk him, he say internet go scatter. He said, as he say, then things say in life no go better. He said, among all their children, I ain't come be best of their children. He said, don't work out far. And the condition they have now. What am I even saying? Was it not on one of our shows somebody called about what now mama do this one self? Now mama no be even papa. Because mama thing say na one pikin. Na ain't go better. Ma treat the other one. Today na that other one where the mama can't sing somehow. Na ain't can't be the best of that mama. But it's late. The pikin say I can't stand that. I don't talk to that person privately. Say, Aunty, let me just stay as I did. I say, yeah. Well, you self, just say, Aunty, no. I can't tell you many things. That person begin crying. That's why I keep quiet. For a full-grown adult talking about their parent, about his parents, and crying. A full-grown adult. That says a lot. Eti gbomi lára mi. Oh yeah, let's do calling. Oh yeah. So now so Baba Asake take buy motor for him papa. And you don't kura motor for yín. Is the owner of his money. You don't tell people how to spend their money. For him to decide, say, now this person deserve this G-Wagon. Who are we to say no?
I just bought his mother a brand new G-Wagon. You guys, it's really car this season, though. Like, this is so nice of him. God bless him.
That's even not the particular one I wanted to. There was this one I did in slow motion. He brought the mother out. The mother hugged him. And the mama na fine woman. Fine woman. Mama yekebu. Now so the mama they go party anyhow now. I say lo baton. Eje ashayere. You can never tell where the table will turn. Make you waka jeje. Where is that her picture? I thought I have a picture. The woman fine die. She fine die. So, apologies to the men. Waiting say Asake no do well. Asake no waiting in they do. I mean, I go use her like that. This not the mama. See the mama. See the mama. May I put the mama for here, making her see too. Very fine woman. Now Asake mama be that too. Let me put the Asake. See the mama. Very fine woman. No be we go tell Asake how to spend money. Now you know why he no buy car for mama. Now you know why he think say na mama he no buy car for papa. Now you know why he think say na the woman be that, na mama be that. Money is good. Money good. money good. If you go copy the papa of old, we go talk say, tẹ́ bá yẹ ọmọ máa mọ bàbẹ́, tẹ́ bá yẹ ọmọ máa mọ bàbẹ́, wo, wàá pẹ́. Wetin I talk? Wàá pẹ́. You go know say pikin sef no send you. Pikin don waka go. Don waka in waka go. And good enough. Ẹni bí ọmọ ló máa sín, èyí tí ò bí wọn ní sòkú ẹ̀ ń títì. Person wey born pikin, na pikin go pay, na somebody go bury am. Person wey no born, na pikin somebody go bury am. So, the only thing can be say, make it no be say papa go come down shop for inside house. Sorry, oh man. I know say this thing go eat most of una. But if you really sit down, they listen to wetin I dey talk, it will be to your benefit, especially for the young men. I know some young men wey dey see sense for wetin I dey talk for this place. And I dey tell them, women, we are all the same. As your mama dey difficult for your papa, na so we sef, we go dey difficult for you as a wife. If you ask your papa go say, obìnrin, obìnrin. Na so dem go talk. If you ask women go say, ọkùnrin, ọkùnrin. But at the same time, we can't do without each other. I get young ones wey dey listen to wetin I dey talk. I'm talking to younger ones wey never mess up, finish. We never do too much mistake. We can still do some correction. But you get some people wey be say, so ti lọ. Oh boy. Na im be their case. Their case na sorry. They don't even, like somebody that say, Aunty Aduni, my wife, kinikan. I say, Daddy, kí lẹ ṣe. Bí ṣe kankan. Ó kàn suspect pé mo níyàwó sí Naija ni. On suspect pé níyàwó abẹ́ níyàwó. Kí lẹ ń back at your age? At 60, kí lẹ tún wá? Well, were you having problem with your marriage? Any problem? Oh, that's why I'm surprised though. Any problem? Oh, any problem? Kí wá lẹ́yìn náà wá kiri. Báwo náà ṣe dé? How can somebody just suspect you? He said, I'm not really marrying the lady. I'm only helping her. The lady I need help. I'm now helping her. That's why my wife turned everything into my hands. I say, Ole ajẹran jẹ ni yín sir. I kuku tell her, you are helping a full-grown woman to do waiting. He said, I'm only helping her. Is it bad to help a woman that you know is a single mother? Single mother too. Daddy, what? Single mother. Òwò lẹ fi ń pa wẹ́dà tẹ́ bá lọ Naija. I say single mother. He say, and I've really transformed her life. Ẹ kú náwó sir. Ẹ try. Ẹ kú náwó. I've transformed her life. And I've reassured her. I reassure my wife. But she doesn't want to agree. I'm even tired. Let everybody go and say, because of single mother waiting for Nigeria, you say make everybody go their way. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ sir. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ Olúwa. Oh yeah, people calling, the number is open. Oh yeah, what do you say about this story? My mouth don't dey pain me. And you know about so dear. The number is open. Oh yeah, what do you say about this story? My mouth don't dey pain me. Okay. Ẹ ti ń pè wọlé. I will call you if I miss your call. Okay. Ẹ ti ń pè wọlé. I will call you if I miss your call. Níbo ni yẹn ti ń dún? I will call you if I miss your call. Níbo ni yẹn ti ń dún? Hey, hello sir. Kí ló ti kíní yẹn kò? Hello, ẹ wà hàn. Hey, hello sir. Kí ló ti kíní yẹn kò?
I just wanted to, this is my first time.
Hey, hold on please. Hold on sir. Please let me. You can connect my Bluetooth, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Connected.
Hello.
Hello, Aunty.
It's clear now. Go ahead. I like that. He's a man calling. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening to you. I must first commend you. First of all, I want to commend you.
Thank you.
For the great work you're doing. You're doing a lot of great work.
Thank you.
I followed you a few months ago.
You are welcome.
You're doing a lot of work.
Thank you.
I just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. I just wanted to say that cut down. So, I mean, what you're saying right now about children, not maybe not, they can decide to choose wherever they're going to gift. They've had a lot of things in the past where people will say, parents, the simple one, at the end of the day, they're your parents. But if you don't do what you need to do, because there are a lot of things going on right now, a lot of, break up in marriages here and there. But one thing that I always say is you can't abandon those children. Even though there are differences between them, like broken homes, divorce, is that. I said, but practically, I'm saying this because I've been able to step in some situations, for some kids that their father is not there. And I know what it is. They'll just say, well, whatever, and all that. So, but yeah, like the same saying, and all that. But, and like I said, I think that used to be. I don't think that applies right now with what's going on with the new generation of
Benny, exactly.
The ones that are here right now. Yeah, so I just want to say that we should all take notes. This is a lesson for us to start learning. You can't abandon children. You have to find effort in drawing those children to yourself, no matter what. It's our responsibility to do that. So God continue to bless you.
Thank you
and
so
continue
much.
to be with you.
Thank you so much.
And God will continue to enable you. Those that are looking for the downfall will not get it.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you.
All right. Nice talking to you.
Thank you too. Yeah, that is it. Like you said, a lot of divorce is going on. People are divorcing. People are leaving each other. Marriages are being broken these days. Yes, it's happening a lot. Lots of people suddenly they are tired of each other, especially this relocation thing. It's even the worst. Even back home, it's not even about abroad. Even back home, divorce today, divorce tomorrow. Sometimes I don't even know what they go on again. Say people don't know themselves before they marry, but like we said, people fall apart. People get tired of each other. Love, instead of becoming abusive, it's okay to go away, but those children are very important. If I miss your call, I'll call you back. Hello, sis.
Hello, Aduni.
Ma.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Hello, Aduni.
Ma.
Hello, Aduni.
I can hear you, ma. Clearly.
Yes. There's a Yoruba saying, that's Yoruba adage that says, Agbo mojo lomo mojo. You cannot expect to sow where you did not. You cannot reap where you did not sow. And let me tell you one thing: some kids could be living with either of the parents, and the kids can choose the other side that the kids is not even familiar with. And this is why, when a child is living with you and you are maltreating the child, maybe the father was absent and you start scolding the child instead of praying for him. You start scolding him or her. That's one. And if the other party too is scolding the child because the mother was like, yeah, Oloshi, Otilo, please don't forget. Please don't forget. Even let's forget about father and mother thing. Even if a kid is living with somebody and you maltreat that child, the child will never forget. That's why some children will make it in life, and they will turn their backs on the person that raised them. Check it out. The person must have done something wrong to that child while the child was growing up.
Thank you. Exactly.
So Asake, for him to buy his mom this G-Wagon, at least he can. If I'm the mother, like my own sympathy self, I'll just buy him a Toyota Corolla. Understand it? Now use your mouth to cut small teeth for him, cut small soap for him. You understand?
I agree.
So men they should check themselves. Some people will say anything your bang, ìyàwó tó bá wù yàn lọ́mọ ẹ̀ ń wù yàn. Because tó máa ń padà dì lọ́jọ́ alẹ́ ni.
Ben.
This is what comes. Ìyàwó tó wù ní lọ́mọ ẹ̀ ń wù ní. And she left me. Kìnìkan. Or your dad left. And this and some will say, "Tọ́mọ bá dàgbà mọ́lé bàbẹ́." Gen Zs don't know their father's house.
Gen Zs don't care.
Gens don't know anything.
Yeah.
They will give yama. So you should just be very, very careful in life. And let me tell you one thing. You don't favor one child other than the other because you don't know who is going to be there tomorrow. A child can be so bad when growing up and end up being the best child, the most blessed child when the child grows up. All we need to do is just to be praying for the children. Stop cursing them. Stop saying negativity to your children when they are growing up, or when you raise other people's children. Don't put pepper in somebody's toto and say the person. At the end of the day, you will just walk in vain because that person will not look back if the person becomes rich in life. Thank you, Aunty Aduni.
Thank you very much for your wisdom, ma. Now, I quickly want to respond to Bami's comment. Bami said, it is all poverty mentality. If the father is well-to-do, all this story won't ensue. I said it earlier. And that was why I said, in all of this too, men should make sure they are doing the needful for themselves too. It's very, very important. Abi, you don't see Pikin where fights. You don't see Pikin where fight papa we no get money ni. The Okoyas, for example. Baba Okoya and Biola at a point. Hey, Joe, 1 second. Hello, Sama, paying pada mo walori live stream. Okoya at a point, and Biola Okoya at a point went away. Now she's back. Was it of recent? I was hearing the child saying the father had about how many children? 30 or so. So, Papa will get money. Pikin. No be all Pikin, no. Some Pikin, when wahala too much, then go waka far. But most times, the Pikin go stick around. They are not sticking around. If you have not been good to them, they are not sticking around to take care of you. They are sticking around because of your money, your inheritance. They are sticking around because of that money. It's a different thing for a child to nurture and care for you with love. It's a different thing for them to hang around because of the money you have. Of course, your money can get you the needed help, like care people that will come and care or whatever. Like Baba Okoya now, at least Shade is caring for him with the help of others. Okay? But how many people get the kind of money? How many of our men, they end up with that kind of money? Let's be honest here and tell ourselves the truth. How many of our men, they end up with that kind of money? How many? And is it money? Is everything all about money? Will your money buy the love you need later in life? Will it buy the concern, genuine concern that you need? Didn't you see one billionaire where the wives, they fight on top of his sick bed, then they fight each other? The man, no, he don't sick, he did on sick bed. The wives were fighting. So sometimes it's not about money. And I've said it earlier, I have seen people who don't have much, but did the needful, were intentional. And even in their poverty, their children were okay financially, and they brought them up in love, took care of them. Money is not everything. We need genuine care, genuine love in old age. It's not as if we are saying the child will bring money to the man. In old age, it is not really the money you need. And we are only even saying this. We don't live with the man and what he might be going through. Not before social media, we see where he snatch knife for in hand. So, genuine love is what we are talking about here. Even if the money is not there. I've seen people, they don't have much. The man retire with little or nothing. But because, in fact, I have a brother that is a friend who retired in Nigeria. But this man, everything, both money and everything, I take care of his children. Their mama gets coin, but he managed their mama one kind. Today, the children will speak to him before they speak to the man should be 70 now, if I'm not mistaken. Before the children will speak to their mother, now he then go first call. You need to see the closeness. Waiting the man gets, he built one house. Now one house he built, but he was always with the children. He make sure say both the girl children and the boy children, he was there as a father. For the children to even confine, when there was one of his children, the moment that boy get girlfriend, now papa he first call instead of mama. Now papa first know the girlfriend. Now the papa first know. No be everybody go die as a millionaire. No be everybody go get the kind of money where Baba Okoya gets. How many of you, your papa get the kind of money where Okoya gets? Answer me. Some of us, na village our papa dey. Abi I lie? I lie? I go lie for you, ni. Hello, caller. 3 minutes, yo.
Hello, Aunty Aduni. Good evening.
Good evening. 3 minutes.
Evening, this is a very nice show. I'm so happy you have this show. It's a very nice show. This show really triggered me because this is something like my family also is going through. Even though I'm the last born of 5, I'm the last child of 5. So
sorry about that.
I haven't really forgotten my father like that, but I talk to him. It's not like I don't talk to him. I do speak with him. Just that when he said, well, how are you? Are you fine? I'm fine. Something like that. And I like what the previous scholar said when she said that Emma for Judy Omokon, like do not underrate a child. My mom took care of the 5 children when my father left. So I was the last of 5. And even though I'm the one my mother loves the most, last born, but my mom imputes all her income, all her energy on my first sisters, the first and the second born of the family. She imputes on them so much because she felt like, they are the older ones. They are the ones that will go there and take care of her and remember her like that. Well, I thank God for my family. Everybody's doing well, but not like I do. Something like that. And I've been always there for her. And regarding the father stuff, men should learn from this. You understand? Even though I love my father so much, he was out of the picture when I was just 6 years old. And I'm close to 40. So you can tell how long, like 30 years he was missing in action. So,
And he's still alive.
It's really sad.
He's alive.
Men should learn. He's alive, very much alive. As I'm talking to, he's alive. He's not a poor father. Let me also say that he's doing well for himself, but he's not rich. You understand? We are way richer than him if you want to look at it in the sense of wealth. So yes, but he's not hungry on his own. But at the end of the day, he's living a lonely life. You understand?
How about the wife he married?
A lonely man. His wife doesn't really want him back. The children doesn't really.
No, I'm not talking about your mom.
You know what I mean?
When he left, I thought he went to marry another woman.
Yes, he did.
So how about the wife? The wife he went to marry?
I don't want to go into my family
story
too much.
Okay, sorry. I was just wondering when you said he's lonely. It's all okay.
He went to marry another woman who brought in 2 children from another man. You understand? So he went to marry another woman who brought in 2 children for him. Maybe he thought those children would be, his children. I don't want to go into these details. He's a popular man. He was a police officer, but now retired. Anyway, men should learn from this that is going on right now. Do not underestimate a child, like that previous woman said. Do not say that this child is the last born. This one, you are sending your first child, your second child, you are sending them to the best universities, best schools, taking care of them, thinking like, you need to take care of them quick, leaving out the younger ones, you understand, or thinking like one child that will take care of you, leaving the rest out, you understand, something like that. But anyway, we thank God for life today. We are well, we are fine. But men should learn. And then regarding the Baba Asake's issue, last year March, if you remember, was when this story
came out
about him and his father.
Yes.
Last year, March 2025 was when the story broke out. And his father spoke. I remember that Asake went on TikTok. I sent you a screenshot now on your WhatsApp. That was the screenshot of the breakdown of what Asake said.
Okay.
And people were confirming that Fatai or Josie, who was his father, somebody was saying if the man is poor. The man was doing well at some point. He was a musician. Let's not forget that. And people in that area used to curse on Asake a lot.
I hear.
Cursing at him.
You see?
Yes, the story is everywhere. The story is everywhere on Facebook and TikTok. You can even Google it, because I had to Google that one to fish it out. Because I remember I saw that one with my 2 eyes. I heard it with my ears when Asake was talking about how he used to give the father money. But he has a lot of responsibilities under him. He has other wives. He has other children, according to him. So, and he said he cannot satisfy everybody. That was what happened.
That was when he sang that song.
Even initially, Asake wasn't very much okay with his mother. I think they just settled them too. He wasn't really close with his mother before also. It's not like he was close to his mother too. He wasn't really that much close to her. I think it's just of recent when that fatherhood happened. That was when we started hearing about that he's getting closer to his mom. His mom asked for forgiveness and things like that. And even later that March, he took a picture with his father. That he has forgiven his father.
Yes.
His father said he has forgiven him too.
I think I put the picture.
Men should learn from this issue. I come from a broken home. This doesn't really affect those two parents. Sometimes the father will go and marry another woman. Sometimes the mom will also go and marry another man. But the children are the ones that suffer. We suffered. I don't want to go into if I tell you the details of my own scenario of my family issue, people will cry online here. But thank God for where we are today. Thank God for what I do today. You know, thank God for everything where we are now, what we have become. We really thank God. But you know what? Sometimes I feel sorry for my dad. I remember when this war going on, Iran and all this is going on. He sent me a text. He said, he's scared because the airline I fly cargo for. He said that he had that Qatar, what if it's not affecting me. I only responded with a sentence. I'm fine. Thank you. That's what I responded. Even though I felt bad, but that man was absent for 30 whole years, you know, living his life. Same as Asake's father. Fatai Odusi was a musician. He was getting money in those years. He did not think about the future of that boy. He never knew that boy will amount to what he amounted to today. Men underestimate. They think that some men now, they have good jobs, or they forget their wife. They'll say, I will marry another one. Go with your children. I will marry another one. I know what my mother went through to raise 5, even though she wasn't that perfect woman. But I understand later in life that easy. It wasn't really easy for her, but she tried, you know. So men, now that man is living a lonely life. Because even the wife he married after my mother ran away too. Left him. Because one of the children, my father helped. My father was raising other man's children, 2 children from that woman. He was raising them, and he has 5 children somewhere in Ibadan, and he forgot about them completely for 30 whole years. Auntie, this man was earning money. He was doing well. I just don't want to mention
it's okay. Yeah, you don't have to.
Nigeria,
yeah.
When it comes to police, when it comes to the Marines, the big man. So I'm telling you today, but where is he now? All the small change he has that time, all the money he think he has that time, the big money of that time, what did he change the lane by? Is now nothing today. So it is what it is. Men should learn. You understand? Men have to learn that it is what it is. Take care of your children regardless. Let them see you. Seeing is, even some men who say, "Shebi, I'm sending money." Don't just send money. Oh. Go and visit your child. See your child. Take pictures with your child. Take them out. You know,
spend time,
have a
memorable
connection
time with them. Yeah.
It's not all about money. It's connection.
Memorable
Connection
time
has
with
to be
them.
there. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing.
I will narrate my story one day.
Thank you. You've even shared it. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. So that video we played was where the story she sent to me, where Asake said, you can't please the world. Whatever you do in this life, do it like for the sake of God. And remember the day we will all die and be buried. Can you see how things are going? My people. My father wants to tarnish my name and career, but I stand firm because they can't kill my glory. That was the video I played earlier. You know, I said something must have made that guy. And he said the father was always cursing him. You know all this rubbish some of these Yoruba parents say. You know, and they will say it's because they are upset. Now, somebody, I want to respond to a comment here. Somebody said, I think that's my brother Samuel Adi. You say, Caller, are you there? Don't use your story to judge Baba Asake. The story of Baba Asake is out there, and in case you miss it, this is where Asake responded to the father. I'm going to play it. We'll listen to it again. Asake said, "Oh, lè táyé lọ́rùn, gbogbo ohun tó bá ń ṣe kò ṣá máa ṣe fọ́ lọ́rùn. Bàbá mi fẹ́ paná ògo mi," saying Papa wants to destroy his glory. You know, that he wants to tarnish his image.
Kò lè táyé lọ́rùn, gbogbo tó bá ń ṣe ṣá máa ṣe fọ́ lọ́rùn. Kò dẹ̀ rántí ọjọ́ tá máa wọlé sùn. Ò lè táyé lọ́rùn. Ò lè táyé lọ́rùn. Gbogbo tí ó bá ń ṣe ṣá máa ṣe fọ́lọ́run. Kò dẹ̀ rántí ọjọ́ tá máa wọlé sùn. Àbórí bó ṣe ń lọ ọmọ ìyá mi àbórí. Bàbá mi gan fẹ́ kájò mi, bọ́mọ stand mo fi tẹ́lẹ̀ pa náà mi. Ọmọọba mo máa tẹ́wọ́ gan, mo dẹ̀ lónú kan. Tó bá distract mi máa move on. Life mi kò fẹ́ wàhálà. I'm close to God. Ọlọ́run ló ń gbé mi lọ.
Ìgbà tí Baba Asake, when he came out then, he didn't even care what he was doing was going to do to Asake's reputation. Hello, caller, you are on. Hello, sir, you are on. Sir, good evening.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, ma. How are you, ma?
Very fine. Thank you for asking.
Hello, ma.
Very fine. Thank you.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. I watch. Can I speak Yoruba?
Okay. You can speak English now.
Okay, ma. I watch your show about this Pastor Bashiru. Hello, ma.
I don't want to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Okay, ma. I watched your show about this Pastor Bashiru, and it was so disappointing and disgracing that a whole pastor can come all the way from Nigeria and destroy a family that is tight-knitted. It is very disgraceful. My own suggestion is that, for this family to have peace, because I really pity Mr. Coyote, I really pity him so much, because in this part of the world, for somebody to accommodate somebody and bring him to his house, and for that person to come and destroy that house is very disheartening. I think the best way now is for the Nigerian community to get this pastor deported back to Nigeria. Because what he has been doing in Nigeria, because we have news that that is how he has been behaving in Nigeria, cross-fucking and having relationships with married men, married women inside the church. I think the best way is for us to report him to the IRCC so that Okafor can bring him back, so that family can have peace. Because I have the belief that if Okafor is not in Canada, Debbie will get her senses back. I really, my concern is about the children, the poor kids. Those kids,
Hello, sir.
Are traumatized now.
Hello, sir.
I think,
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Are you watching the live stream
Yes,
I'm doing?
Ma?
Are you watching the live stream I'm doing?
So you are on now, ma?
I'm on live stream and I'm doing another show entirely. So you called into the show.
Okay, ma. Okay, let me go to it quickly now.
Okay.
I will go to it quickly now.
Right.
The one I watched is the one you did before, because
okay.
I was getting ready for work. So
okay. All right,
after
sir.
I finished working that one, I called you, but you didn't answer. By that time, I was already at work.
So that I can rest too. I cannot be doing show and still be going around with phone. Once I finish, I put phone down so I can rest. I'll call you later.
Okay, man. I know you are tired. I know.
I know, sir.
Because I couldn't, in fact, when I came in, this morning, I watched the show up to almost 11 Canadian time. I said, wow, this auntie has a strong health too. God Almighty, setting you and
thank you, sir.
Better health, man.
All right, sir. Thank you. So that we can proceed.
Yes, ma'am. So,
hello, guys. Okay, I want to respond to Samuel Ade. Samuel Ade said the father was cursing Asake when Asake was young. The mother was absent at that time. It seems you don't know the mental and psychological effect of raining curses on your own children. Samuel Ade, that is a huge one. I'm very sure I want to imagine the kind of curses Baba Asake was raining on Asake. Ìwọ lórí burúkú ọmọ yẹn ò lè ṣe oríire eléyìí. Ọmọ tó yẹ kan ti sọnù. Ọmọ yẹn tó kan ti gbàgbé sí. Kádì mo mọ̀ pé kò yẹ kí n sanwó hospital ẹ̀ ńgbà tán bí ẹ̀. The father must have said some damaging words. Kí lẹ̀ ń sọ yìí, Samuel Ade? Let me read your comment. Where is that your comment again? Samuel Ade, please. Ẹ má sọ pé ordinary curse. Raining curses on your children is not ordinary. It shows the kind of hatred that person, whether father or mother, has for that child. You cannot rain curses on a child you love. Where is that your comment? You said, the father made mistake cursing him, but he raised him without the mother. It is better that child is raised by an outsider than be raised by the father, and the father was laying curses. Curses for your own child. We know as some Yoruba mothers they curse now. I even thought the cursing is about women, not even fathers. Baba wan lay curses lomo. Lay curses lomo. It is not every child that will forgive curses. You know why? Before Asake gets to the stage, today, I know Samuel Ade, I'm just trying to pass this one so that parents that are doing it can stop. Before Asake got to the stage that he is, he must have struggled through life. Stand up, fall. Stand up, fall. He will now be thinking, could it be the curses my father was laying on me that is causing all this problem? And don't forget the kind of people we are, spiritual people. He must have been probably visiting some pastors or alpha, and they will tell him, you have to do this. It is the curses from your father that is causing this. And I say, it's true. My father used to curse me in those days. And they will now tell Asake, make sure you don't give him. Some will even tell him, make sure baba you no nínú owó ẹ. Curses is not just ordinary. Parents laying curses. No. Don't say it's ordinary. I can imagine the kind of curses. It's not ordinary. It is a big mistake. Very big mistake. Coupled with the kind of life he now lived. If he was thinking Asake was going to be somebody he would need to depend on later in life, would he have caused Asake? No. But because he has written Asake off. Some parents are like that. He would have written Asake off. He would have thought Asake cannot make it. He would have thought Asake, he can never need Asake. And that's why it's comfortable for him to be raising curses. That is a mental torture. That is a psychological torture. Emotional torture. I agree. You said the father was transferring aggression of mother to his son, just like some mothers to do it to the children. Woman jegbe, any parent that does it, be a mother, be a father, they suffer it later in life. There is no how that child will love that mother or father. If that child wants to be good, the moment that child will remember again, that child will withdraw. If you have not experienced something, don't ask. You cannot beat a child and tell that child how to cry. Ohun tó ń ṣépè fọ́mọ kò mọ̀ pé ọmọ máa ṣoríire now. Ohun tó ń ṣépè fọ́mọ. He doesn't know that that child will be something. He was not even looking for the future of that child. Shebi, we are only talking of curses. The curses he was laying on the child is the one we are talking. Do we know other things he must have said? How he must have written him off. And in the process, he will not care as much as he's supposed to care. Somebody laying curses on a child can never care for a child with love. Lie. Alupama kugba pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ẹ má sọ. Alupama ku as he's cursing that child, and so he go dey beat him, abuse him in every way. So you can't blame Asake. Le blame ẹni tó bá wùn ló lè náwó ẹ̀ fún. If he now decide pé ìyá òun lòun fẹ́ náwó fún, ìyá ò ṣe pé fún. The mother never maybe that is why the mother too left. This causes is too much. There are some parents, there are some husband and wife like that. Causes in Inisha. Causes in Inisha. Lori kini ati kini. Now the pikin, you know I've said this thing. Don't transfer your aggression. Your husband leaving you or your wife leaving you on your child. You are going to suffer it later in life. It's a normal thing. Not every child will let you go away with it. No. And it could come be saying that the pikin will go rise among your children, go suffer you for that thing. Don't transfer aggression on your children. They are not the reason for your problem. Some mothers are going through what we are saying now. They can't talk. It's not easy for a mother to come out and say, my child abandons me. Look at that idiot of a woman too. Iya Imisi. Look at Iya Imisi too. Look at the mother of that boy that cried too. Kí lórúkọ bọ̀bọ́ kan tó kú of recent. That boy that cried recently. Not because the mama self they cause. The pikin don't die now. And you suffer just starts. You cause your own child. Your own child. If you cause ordinary person when no be your child, you don't know as then they fight, they scatter ground. Talk less of your own child where you born. Automatically the child will be like, Destiny boy, thank you. 2 wrongs don't equal to a right. So, okay now. You can't tell people how to go through their pains, unfortunately. You can't. It's not as if he's not doing for the man. He don't buy house for him. Make it they manage that one too. He don't buy house. What in the papa want again? Papa where they cause him. Papa where don't write him off. Papa where go don't tell and say, you can never amount to something. You are unicorn. You are this. You can never do this. You can never do that. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. This is how we enable and clap for abuse. Mama ni yanyo, baba ni babanyo. No. Somebody who love you will not lay curses on you. Somebody who love you will not abuse you. Some parents have children they don't love. You said he's still his papa. He's not denying that he's not his father. But nobody can force him to do what he doesn't want to do. That is the koko. Ẹni tó ń lọ ra mọ́tò fún yẹn. I'm very sure if it is the mother that lay curses on him too, bó ṣe máa sá fún yẹn nìyẹn. Ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ti fẹ́ mu omi ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ọ̀run. Now children where parents no like, now them they always curse. Then they look at those children as the cause of their problem. A woman can do it, a man can do it. Yeah, mommy. I take omi ara mi. Now don't dry the water for my body. Ó ti ra lé fún tó bá. If he has to buy anything, let him go and buy Toyota Corolla. Toyota Corolla is okay for the papa. You go cost pikin, you go come say make I do waiting. You where you don't write me off. Me, Ofimose let me like you. I don't talk that kind of thing. I like Ofimose. You don't look me, write me off. They lay curses on me. I can't struggle till where I dey. He go get time where that pikin go look, say, I been at the course where they cause am they work. Let him go and buy, I be Micra. Thank you, Jere. He can buy Micra or he can buy this thing for him, papa. Toyota Corolla, you know, see that. Moto ni moto nje. How much less baba gun le wa moto mo? He gets stroke. Lay curses on your own child. Hey, Joe. That's a mental torture for anybody. Mental torture. Mental torture. Mental torture. Don't trivialize it at all. It's not something to be trivialized. It's not something to just wave. After all, that's a big lie. You don't curse children you love. Now, children, when parents they see as burden in their lives, now those children then they curse. Either you work or you don't work. It stays in that child's brain. It works, it lives with that child. That child carries it to adulthood. It gives them nightmare. It gives them trauma. If you've not been through it, please don't talk about it. If you have not been through it, don't talk about it. Lay curses on your own child. On your own child. I be the envy in Peking self. Because Papa can envy Peking. Mama can envy Peking. Papa can envy Peking, Mama can envy Peking. And like I said, if you think it is normal, do it to your own children. If you think there is no big deal to it, if you are doing it, continue. Continue if you are doing it. Tomorrow, don't come and say, now so your Peking go sing for you. Baba, me fair pa no go me. Let's listen to the thing again. You máa ṣe pé fún àwọn ọmọ tẹbí ẹ wá ní kò ṣe nǹkan kan kí ni ò ṣe nǹkan kan oh ẹni tí pè. Hello jèrè ìyá mi. Hello. English.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Okay. Good evening. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Thank you for all your programs. Yeah, I just want to say that, the person that was saying, that was trying to say it's only a cause. Causes, some people powerful causes is. And every individual, nobody knows how, maybe some people might say something, nothing might happen. And some people might say just a little or just, just one small cause like this and it will happen. So it's not, it's not something to trivialize.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very big thing. We're not supposed to curse anybody because if we look at it like, we are not perfect. We're human beings.
Mm.
We we can, the individual can, not everybody can like us the same way. Not everybody, we cannot love everybody. So the more reason why we should not trivialize things, because we don't know who will like what we're doing or who will not like what we're doing. So you just take because we're all human beings. We're bound to make mistakes. If they've made mistakes in life, they should, correct it. Not putting the mistake, not putting the stress on the children. That's all I've got to say.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sis. If I miss your call, I'll call you back. Let me take 2 or 3 more calls, then we call it a day. Course is not good though. Please, if you are doing it, stop it. It's not good at all. Laying curses on your own child you gave birth to. Hello.
Aunty Aduni, I quickly wanted to say
emotional torture.
That cause is nothing. Last year was my father's my father's birthday was last year. It was 80 last year. So I just wrote happy birthday, 2 words, happy birthday. I didn't put emojis, I didn't put daddy or father, I don't call him any of that. I just said happy birthday. So my second sister now called me and said, they said that you are still not coming around. You didn't even call him. Why can't you call him? Then I told her, I said, there's something I need to also tell you. Why I find it very hard to easily let go of the hurt. When my father left my mom with 5 children, my mom went to Erua. It was transferred from Ibadan to Erua. Erua is also somewhere in
Ogun State. Yeah.
It was transferred from Ibadan to Erua. So my mom wanted to go and see him. So my mom made a mistake of taking me along. And it wasn't a mistake. It was a woman desperate. If my father sees his last child,
that will melt his heart.
I was just I was already 8 years old 9 years old at that time. Maybe if you see me, maybe,
that will melt his heart.
Down.
Yes.
My father was I wanted to go and hug him. He was wearing his black police uniform, black. I want to go and hug him. He just said, stay there. Stay where you are. Sit down there. So I sat down on the bench. He was behind the counter. So, that police station, now Nigerian police station is behind the counter. So then I turned around to go and sit down outside on the pavement. Then he now came outside. He started shouting at my mom. How did you know this place? What are you doing here? He was saying it in Yoruba. I wish I can say it in Yoruba exactly. So people can actually understand.
Go ahead and say it.
How words make meaning.
Yes, go ahead.
My father was saying, Kilo wa shembi, woni doti, kilo wambi, obìnrin lo kuku bijo. Then my mom was like, but I have a son for you. Then he referred to me as a pekere. He said, Owangbe pekere ibo abami, kimbale wale. I can never forget that. It hurts. I don't want to cry even to remember that. He called me Ipekere. The child he called Ipekere has become a pilot today. Aduni. A pilot. He called me Ipekere. He said I can't hug him. I can't come close to him. I didn't hug him. I couldn't touch him. That was my father. I couldn't touch him. So when people are saying a cause is a cause, it's not just a cause. It's traumatic. We remember those things.
They don't go away. They stay.
I was looking at my mom I asked my mom, I said, Mommy, my mom, all those dresses we used to wear for Christmas that time. They would buy dress during Christmas. My mom wore me the best of my clothes. He said, Ipekere. He called me Ipekere. He said, one day Ipekere le ibo obìnrin náà lo kuku bijo. Even though we were 4 girls and 1 boy. My father it was now, man. People should stop saying it's a cause. A cause is not a cause. It's traumatic. We remember.
It is.
I went on with it for the rest of my life that my father rejected me. He rejected me. He called me Ipekere. So a cause is not a cause. People should just keep saying a cause is a cause. You don't forget things like that. How can Asake's father, if you hear the things Asake's father was, people were saying on TikTok about this man, people won't be here saying a curse is a curse. A curse is not a curse. Watch what you say to your children. Watch the things that come out of your mouth when you are talking to them. I've forgiven him just so I can have my own closure, so I can move on with my life. And I've done that long time ago. But I don't want.
But that closeness can never be there. That's what people don't understand.
As a dad, it can never be the same again.
Lie.
It can never be.
Lie.
Now you want to hug a pilot. It can't work. Now you want a pilot to be your daughter. It cannot work. That's life. So a curse is not a curse. You understand? So thank you, Aunty Aduni. Sorry for calling again.
Thank you so much. Binuke. I love that statement. Ipekere lo wa the pilot lane. And I'm looking at the pilot in the picture here. Ipekere lo wa the pilot lane. That's a huge one. I love that. Now, we don't know what was spoken to Asake to when he was young. That, I always say something. I saw a comment that we don't know who Asake to was, how he was behaving when we were young. So you would throw away the baby and the bath water. If your child is misbehaving or you think the child is doing somehow, so the next thing is to start raining curses on that child and abuse the child more. That is why many children end up worst. That's the mistake most parents make. When the child start misbehaving, the next thing is to make it worse. Lay curses on that child. Tell the child can never amount to nothing. The child is useless. The child is this. Olórí kórí ọmọ ni, olórí ire ọmọ ni. Ó yàtọ̀ nínú àwọn family. Ó yàtọ̀ nínú ọmọ. At the end of the day, the child will now prove, okay, shebi you say I'm useless, I go kuku useless finally. I have seen such situation where the child, and truly, this is not even a story. This is something I know. Truly, that child now decided to be useless today. What happened was that the child was doing very well. Very brilliant. Very brilliant. But their mother is fond of waking up and laying curses when she's upset because she's lonely. And I remember I told her that time, I said, come, if you have to have a boyfriend that will be calling you once a while, carry my wallet, please do. But for where? If she wake up, whoa, before you pay me, I go pay you. Before you check any call, you go destroy yourself. You can never, the way you are going, you can never amount to something. And that day I saw the child say, Shebi, you say I will never be amount to something. I will show you. She said, I say, you the way you are talking, all the things you are saying. Stop provoking the child. You see, say Pikin don't they turn this way. Shut up for some time. He said, never. How can I shut up for my Pikin? We go wear the same trouser. We go shaking it con. Like play. Pikin gets scholarship because the boy was very brilliant. As in very brilliant. Not only brilliant, very good with sports. I say, you have to take it easy with this Pikin, oh. No be every Pikin person, they take strong hand. They train. I say take her easy for where? Na so fight. Na so curse. Na so bad words. Me say if they hear such word that they cring. Say waiting. This your vex is getting too much as a mother. Like play. Pikin enter first year. The Pikin never enter second year. Na problem come. Today as I'm talking, make I no go too deep. Now so the Pikin drop for school. All the scholarship gone. School, Pikin say no go again. Before she know wetin dey happen, Pikin say I no go live with you again. Pikin begin go live with junkies as I dey talk now. Let me call the last caller. Me I come the waka. He who has ears, make it hear. Some children will struggle it through and they will make it. I have heard a mother told her child, say, if I know, say you go get mouth, I for don't throw away you tete. And that same mother wants a love from that child. Where is that love going to come from? You've traumatized somebody's mind. You've messed up the mindset and the mental state. And you want... It's just like a case of husband and wife. When they fight, now don't talk some things. It will be easy, very difficult to embrace each other back. Hello, caller, you are on. Hello.
Hey, good evening, Baba.
Good evening, my brother. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Been hearing so many callers, yeah? But we are not balanced in our opinions.
Go ahead.
Power on.
I didn't charge the speaker. Hold on, please. Hold on. I didn't charge the speaker. Hold on for me, please. Let me try and I was charging it. Okay. Just hold on because the speaker will make them hear you better.
Okay.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Connected.
Go ahead. You are on now.
Like I was saying, yeah? Let's be balanced in this our conversation. If we are Yorubas, we are mostly, this is a Yoruba family that we are talking about. Asake is a Yoruba family. If we think back, yeah, the generation called the baby boomers, yeah, they were the ones really that cursed in the 80s, in the 70s, 80s, City War, early 90s, you understand? Or the millennials won't stop it a little bit. You understand?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, yeah, the baby boomers, the generation before the baby boomers, that is how they were raised. I'm very sure Asake's dad, that was how Asake's parents too were tossing him. So he's used to curse. Then there was this caller that called the lady. I felt for her because when the dad was calling her Ikpekere is not a curse. Ikpekere is an abuse.
It's a mental torture. We can't tell people how to accept words.
Aunty, calm down.
Moti, calm down.
It's a mental torture on the child. The father can just be saying it because of the mom.
Okay, so if the father was saying it because of the mom, show her embrace or more.
It's because he's not educated. He's the one that is producing.
He's educated. The man we are talking about is educated. He's not an illiterate.
Well, ignorance. Okay, let's say ignorance. Ignorance is suicidal. It's not even bit anymore. You understand? It's because he's ignorant. Like he's the one that is producing the female gene to get chromosome to get the female child. It's not the fault of the woman. You understand? So Ikpekere is an abuse. It's just like saying, oh, Kenkere, calling someone that is not tall for her age, oh, Kenkere. But it's because the child didn't take it lightly, and he was saying it when he was hungry. Not like maybe he was laughing while saying it. If he was laughing while saying it, the child would be like, my dad is just playing with me. You understand?
Did you listen to our story? Did you listen to our story?
With the mother.
Hold on, my brother. Did you listen to our story? They were abandoned by the same man.
I heard it. He's the man. That's why I'm just trying to be balanced, yeah? Like the caller should just maybe try and get therapy and forgive the dad.
She has forgiven him. But Emma, stop deceiving yourselves. For have relationship.
That's why I said, let's be balanced. Two things can be right at the same time. Do you understand? That man is wrong calling that child that name. We understand. So let's go back to Asake's case. We never lived with Asake and the dad. It is what people are saying and what Asake is saying.
Okay, like so Asake is lying.
Some women are like so angry, and you even advise that lady like, go and get a man so you can be at least sometimes. So you won't be getting angry because the father left them, blah blah. At the end of the day, it's the in our culture, the woman takes care of kids. And the man hustles, go outside to hustle. Imagine the Asake's mother wasn't around to take care of Asake back then. We don't know because we don't live with them. The only story we heard is Asake, the mother didn't live with didn't didn't take care of Asake, blah, blah, blah. We don't know why the mother left. The story is not out there. And the man can be just be cursing because maybe Asake na maybe it's just like me when I was younger, yeah? My daddy doesn't curse, but he will flog you from here to the moon. But guess what? After flogging, my dad will still come here, Olorinla, take a mineral, soft drink that we call mineral back home. They'll be like, take Fanta and drink. Deep down inside of me, I never liked my dad, but the thing he does afterwards, I'll be like, this man loves me, man. When my dad is eating, he will cut meat for me, like, and people said, no, me too. When I was not growing up, I was like, this man is like correcting me, teaching me how to be a better person. Because, you know, Patago, if as I'm looking at him, he must have been giving the man headache. You understand? And the man must have been pouring his heart like, "Go, Sheila, you won't be good, blah 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 blah." Then as AA, you always say something, and I always love you for that. Prayer don't work, blah 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 blah. But you now say curses work. I don't believe that. If prayer don't work, curses too don't work.
We are not talking about whether curses work, my darling brother.
According to you.
Hold on. We are not saying curses work, but we say it leaves an everlasting mental torture.
Yes, on the child. Yes.
Okay.
So our generation, must not do it to our Gen Z kids.
Any to ba un ko se. Shebi you say there is nothing bad in it.
No, I never. No. Don't get it.
Then why are you downplaying? Why are you downplaying the pains of people that are talking about it? Just because they spoke, there are so many people carrying the same trauma, and they are not relating with their parents the way they are supposed to relate with them.
I said that generation, the baby boomer generation, did it because the generation of their own mother too. I don't know that generation that came before them did it to them as well. Say they follow that trend. Like me, I don't beat my kids. I only look at them. The expression on my face, they correct themselves. Right now, they correct themselves because I talk to them. You understand? I don't beat them. I don't even flog them like maybe 2 finger on their bum.
Okay, you don't beat your own children.
If they are doing anything more than anything, face the wall.
What's your name?
Not quarter. That's it.
Why are you not beating your children?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, when you beat them, beating is not what will change them. I've learned over the years, if you beat them, they will get used to that beating. They will still continue doing the wrong thing that you're correcting them on. So when you talk to them, they listen. Kids, they listen more than we adults. Adults, we can't be bent anymore.
Thank you, my brother.
When you talk to them, they listen. They understand you more than beating. Beating won't change your kids. As I always tell people, don't beat them. Just talk to them.
Thank you, my brother.
They will listen to you more when you talk to them.
Thank you so much.
Take care, Auntie Amy.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Me in energy mo. But please, if you are watching now, I don't want us to be arguing on the phone. That's why I didn't talk. Don't downplay people's pain. People are reliving their trauma. For the fact that the baby boomers, like you call them, did it, is the reason why we have a lot of abusers today. Yes, we have abusers as a wife, we have them as mothers, we have them as fathers. There is no how people will go through abuse all their lives. They will not end up being abusers. Only very few end up not being abusers. Among our people, we all know that abuse is very, very high in homes, even till now. So don't say it's about baby boomers. Baby boomers lay curses and they still abuse mentally, emotionally, And you think it has not damaged our society and our mindset. It has. We are only pretending. We are only pretending it because of what people will say. We are only pretending we are okay. Many that have opportunity to get to this place where the system is working, they go for therapy. Many that didn't go for therapy is the reason why they can't keep a marriage. It is not every child that will embrace abuse and they will be fine. There will always be difference. There will always somebody that will be different that won't be able to handle it well. Asake is handling it the way he wants to handle it. That my sister that called in is handling it. Imagine 30 years of your life, your father wasn't there. Nobody say the man pie. He did some way. And when he comes to you, they still call you name. And he say Ipekere doesn't matter. Even if that person, can somebody call our children Ipekere? Ni digbo leni yeni. Ama digbolu. Adila shomu pe ta lo npe ni Ipekere. Ma pomo mi ni Ipekere mo laye. Somebody is now calling omo to bi fun re ni Ipekere. That means that thing amounts to nothing. Ipekere means something. To ma fi panu, to ma ju 9 on le danu. She understands what it is. And she baba ti bere fún forgiveness. Some parents will not even ask for forgiveness for the rubbish they have done. They want you to behave like everything is okay. They won't ask for forgiveness. Caller, please, that your mindset get as it be small. Oh. Hello, you are on.
Hello, Aunty. Good evening.
Good evening, sis.
Well, you've said it all, but it's a pity that some of us don't understand what trauma really means.
At all.
People go through things differently and they react differently. But we always have this saying that there's nothing beyond that. That is not entirely true. People react differently. Circumstances, situations, environment, all of this contributes to the way people react. That lady painted a scene that no child should have to see.
Exactly.
I cannot imagine as a child running to see my father and my father looks at me as a piece of trash.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he says after that does not count for anything.
Exactly.
People hear things and they assimilate it differently. You can tell somebody you're a fool and the person runs with it and becomes great. You can tell somebody you're a fool, and that thing mans that person for life. I have somebody who is very close to me, who somebody said to him as a child, you will amount to nothing. It took therapy for that child to get out of it. I live in the Western world. I have a friend and a colleague who the child has every morning anxiety attack, panic attack, because friends told her she doesn't look as good as the rest of them does as a teenager. But it's not because of that. The little girl is going through a lot of hormonal changes. Her body is changing, and there's so much she's dealing with. Those words came at the wrong time. Please, let's not trivialize people's pain. The way we deal with pains are different. Some of us hear those things and we run with it. It propels us to greatness. It's a climbing stone for us. Some of us hear those things and it hits us so hard that it takes a lot to pull us out of it. So please, parents should do better. Let me ask that gentleman, why doesn't he beat his children?
I asked.
He doesn't beat them because he knows better. He knows better. Why is he not doing the same thing his parents did?
Dito is exactly.
He knows better. He knows better. That's why he's doing differently. He's doing differently for that reason. So please, let's not trivialize people's pain. The lady that mentioned was, I was doing that thing, I was in tears. It's not.
I had to control myself when she was putting out her story.
People who don't know you, who don't care about you. It took a lot of courage, and I applaud her for it. But let's not trivialize people's pain. People deal with pain differently. Yeah, people deal with pain differently. Yeah. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Just like this caller said, I just set an example of somebody, not even in Nigeria, here, that the mother is always saying, if you want to pie, go and pie. If you want to do this, go and shake in a car. And the child said, I will show you. What you wish for me, I will do it. Eventually, the child got messed up. Some will run with it and make sure there is success to shame their parents. Some will do all sorts. That thing you say, I will not become, even if I have to buy in the process, I will do it. I will do what I'm not supposed to do to prove you wrong. And they will get themselves involved in wrong association. We have so much normalized abuse, mental, physical, and the rest. Parents to children, husband to wife, wife to husband, that when people come and talk, we feel they deserve it. For the fact that you are a parent or you are my parent does not give you the right to mess me up. Children have their own mental health. They have their own psychological something. Even in the days past that we think it is normal, we are seeing the results now. In the days past that we think those parents of those days, that is why we have a lot of abusers now in our society. Because they are the one that gave birth to the generation that we are talking about. And as we are talking, some parents are still doing it till now. Some mothers are doing it, some fathers are doing it. Abuse is abuse. It should never be encouraged. We should even give kudos to that our sister to even have the courage. You saw she was almost crying. Even me, Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you are on.
Okay, ma'am. I'll go to the point. That uncle that was talking there, just like the call before this, the last caller, that uncle needs therapy first of all. You can tell that he is traumatized. He just doesn't know it.
Oh.
He doesn't know it. Yes. It sounded like somebody, when a child that grew up hearing some things, and maybe good for him, he was able to deal with it growing up. But I'm very sure there's a part of him that wished that his father probably treated him better than the way he just described. I don't know if you understand me.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, your father can do some things and then eventually draw you back and say, it's okay,
after beating you.
You also have to realize that that's your experience.
That's your even emotional abuse. Physical and emotional joined together. Physical and emotional abuse. Psychological abuse, I mean to say. After beating somebody, I say,
that's your experience. And mommy, you know, sometimes when I talk to you now, I'll tell you some things that I've gone through. You know, when I came to the US, the person that took me in was biologically related to me. But she was so nice, she would buy me clothes. But you know, when she gets angry, she talks, she lashes at me. So
those are psychological abusers. That's their way.
Too, not just any kind of shoe, designer. Does that erase everything that she has said to me? Does that automatically take away those times when I felt like she was having bipolar issues and the way she would just lash out and say things, and I'll just be like, once she says the next thing you're going to do is, oh, I saw this clothes, I think you're going to like it. Here you go. Or let's go to the store and shop. I know you're going to love this. Does that automatically make me not traumatized just because she did something nice after that? So that is your own experience. Your father could have shown love in a different way after abusing you psychologically. But other people, they will never recover from that. And to make matter worse, they're not even nice to them. If Petere or whatever name the man might have mentioned, wherever that thing landed on that lady's head, it didn't land in a good place. And she grew up with that emotion. So you can't say, what is there to think about? And I hate when people psychologically abuse people and then now end up with Ere is not always the same way I will accept it. You can be playing with me for all you care. What I say for, you should use your hand to hit somebody's breast now. And you now say,
I'm playing with you. It wasn't intentional.
To another person, they'll be like, you disrespected me by doing that. So we also have to understand that whatever you can accept, some people cannot accept that. When I was growing up, my guardian back in Nigeria, I really, really do love her. And I remember the husband she had was very abusive to her. And we would see it. And one day I told her, I said, Mom, you have a good profession. You're doing very well. Why can't you just save money, buy, maybe buy a property or buy a land and we can start building it gradually so that when this man's head turn one day, when they decide to chase us out, we can have a place we can go and live. And I remember my guardian saying, and this is somebody who will always complain to me and say, look at how my husband is treating me. Do you know I was like maybe 14 or 15, maybe 16, thereabout, when she said those words. And up to now, I cannot forget. Because in my head, my teenage self was trying to find a way for us to be safe. And before we get to that point, I had to let her know that, Mommy, you have to prepare. For this man is not stable. But the way she responded is I felt so unloved at that point in time. I felt like you are not seeing me. You are not seeing like you need to protect me. Meanwhile, I'm the younger person trying to protect you. Now, does that mean that I love her less? No. I love her very, very much. But that statement that day made me feel like if I was your real child, would you not even consider what I just said? Would you not even... If that was... She was not in it. No, she didn't beat me. She only said she would never bear logo to feel sorrow or best out of me. You are being abused. One day this man is going to turn and make, maybe chase us out of his house. And this is a man that doesn't even know my name. He would want to call me or my sibling that I was growing up then with. And he said, oh, my come there. You want to say, Kilo, look where? We were living in the same house for years.
Wow.
And he would never refer us by name. And even if he wants to send us a newspaper or whatever he wants to send us on errands, he will say, oh, he wants to Kilo, look where? And I will mention my name. Sometimes we will just even mix our names together. So, if somebody now tells me now and say, they don't know better. These are educated people. And ignorance is not an excuse. There were parents who were not educated, who didn't pass through school, but they treated their children good, to the best of their ability. And you would not even know that they did not know one single word. They never opened the textbook. But textbook, you have to also read people. You have to also look at inward. What will I take? Some people knew that their parents didn't raise them right. But guess what? They didn't make a pact to change. They also grew up doing the exact same thing when they knew they could have done better. But please, as grown adults, as people who will someday have children, if we have younger people listening as well, like myself, do not take those kind of things as an excuse that my parents don't know better. But well, you know better now. And even when you don't know better, seek for help. Look inward. What I grew up with, do I want to pass it on? I have little kids. And when I talk to my children sometimes and I realize that, I just lashed out. And definitely, I'm sure this child didn't do this on purpose. I would call my daughter and say, I'm sorry, Mommy's sorry, okay? Not because I'm soft, but because I know the impact of what I just did. And if I don't erase this right there and then, the child will start having mental, compartments of, what Mommy did is okay. What Mommy is sorry, okay. Even me as an adult, I know that it wasn't okay. Let's just make corrections when we are able to. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you. All right, this will be the last call I will take. Somebody said many of us went through this abuse, but so many people will lie about it. Honestly, it's for real. Abuse is for real. It has affected many of us today. Many of us, some people are transferring it to their children too by abusing their children. Yes, you heard me right. Not physically, especially in abroad, because you can't beat them physically, but mentally, verbally, psychologically, you are doing it. Just like that example I cited. Honestly, this is a true life story of what I witnessed. That thing did not only affect that child alone, it affected all the children this person had. Because anytime this person wake up, or anytime she's on edge, if you are on edge, your children are not the next targets to pounce on. Don't make them the targets to pounce on. You are only making your life worse. Your future, your tomorrow. It's still happening till now. Don't let's say it's a boomer's baby time or whatever baby boomer's time. No. It's still happening as we are talking. Can't you see what is going on in Nigeria? But because here there is law, many of our people are handicapped. But back home, we have seen several cases how people will beat children. You will see marks. There was one I saw. This woman put hot iron, and stamp it on the child's body. How old was the child? 6 years old. All those abuses are still going on. But because it is a society whereby when your parents abuse you, you don't talk. It's still going on. There are some people are educated. Though maybe not as much, but it's still going on. Even verbally. Verbally, a lot are still talking to their children like they are talking to their rival. It's not something that is easy to share. The trauma of parental abuse. And you cannot abuse a child in any way, psychologically, whatever. Then tomorrow you expect pure love. It's impossible. The child can only be managing you. And those kind of picking them go call and say, "Mo busy, daddy, am I your millennium? Mo busy, mommy, am I your millennium? I will see you when I have time." By that time, daddy and mommy have no choice. Ó dá mo ti gbọ́ ọkọ mi. Tó bá ráyè jọ̀ọ́ dákun yọjú sí mi, mo bẹ̀ ẹ́ jọ̀ọ́. No. Your child should see your missed call and call you immediately. Mommy, mo rí missed call yín ṣe wà okay. Some parents, what they are going through, anyone will saw. They can't say it. They just have to keep managing. Because our society is a society where you don't talk, especially when it's involving parents. I saw some comments say, and so if it's Babanko, do we know the kind of words that we will have said to Asake? So Asake has decided to spend his money the way he likes. Yes, the mother might not be there. We know some men don't allow the wife to take children away when they chase that woman away. They will say, "Don't take the child," and they will be punishing the child, transferring the aggression of what the mother did on the child. But anytime the child sees the father, this is the mother welcome him with love, explain to him, "Okomima, my son, I would have loved to have you around, though. I would have loved to have you, but your father, this is what he's doing. I'm begging you. I love you." Maybe anytime he has to see the mother, that's the most happiest time of his life. And this is why I said it's not in you taking care of a child. It's intentional. How intentional are you to show that child love? Because it will boomerang one way or the other. You can be living with a child 24/7, just like Aunty Nimota said. Living with a child 24/7. If you don't do well, it will come to nothing at the end of the day. It will not result in anything. It will be like you just messed up. It won't come to anything. It is the kind of seed you sow into a child's life that you will reap later. You will see some children, they can't afford to see their mother sneeze or their father sneeze. Instantly, all of them will start sneezing. Because now so father do to them. Papa no talk rubbish word. Papa no tell them say they cannot amount to nothing. Papa no tell them say in regret. Have you never heard where a mother or a father will say, "I regret having given birth to you"? Since you regret giving birth to the child, then you should not expect anything from the child. We ought differently and we heal differently. And we are not the one to tell somebody how to cope with their pains and how to adjust to it, how to treat whoever caused them the pains. You don't have to embrace your abuser. No, you can love them from afar. You don't have to let them close, because bringing them close will cause you more trauma. It will make you revisit the trauma. It will make you go back to remember all that you have gone through. It will bring out so many memories. And are you sure the abusers have changed? Have you not seen elderly abusers? Old woman, old man, we go see they abuse their adult children. Manipulative, in a manipulative way. And people will say, it's because they are getting old. Meanwhile, they know what they are doing. It has been part of them. An abuser remains an abuser till forever, except they go for therapy and decide to change. And they are always very manipulative, even in old age. Even in old age, you will see them abuse their adult children. And they will be claiming it's because they are fragile. It's because they are shaking. No. They know what they are doing. Never give room for an abuser. It is not everybody that will embrace their abusers. No. For some, bringing them close is traumatic. Allowing them to stay afar is what is going to bring healing. Even anyhow, anywhere, anytime you have to go and see a therapist, they will always ask you why you still have the pains, why the trauma is still affecting you so much. And the next thing they want to know, this person that abused you, do you get to see them regularly? One of the first steps of healing from somebody who has abused you is to be distanced. Go and ask your therapist. I'm not a therapist, but I know if you want to heal from a trauma, whatever caused you trauma, you have to be far from that person, from that thing. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just like somebody who suffers a heartbreak. The more you see the person that causes you heartbreak, the more you will not get out of it. Yes, they ask for your trigger. Thank you very much, Portia. They ask for your trigger. And definitely, your abuser is a trigger anytime, any day. Just like somebody who is suffering heartbreak. Somebody who give you heartbreak, the more you see that person, the more you will not get out of that pain. But the more distance you stop listening to that person, that's why they will tell people who are suffering heartbreak, excommunicate each other first. That way your healing process can start. But the more you see the person, so the best way to deal and to heal from trauma is to avoid whatever caused that trauma. Deal with that thing from afar. Such people, you can only love them from the distance, not close, unfortunately. Whatever you have to do from the distance, because the more you communicate with them, the more you will be remembering the things they do, and they may even be doing more, especially when they know you are weak for them. Your own strength is taking charge of your life. Your strength is avoiding them. Your strength is taking charge and saying, no, I will deal with you on my own terms, not at your own terms. That is where the strength of somebody that is abused, that is where their strength is. If you don't gather that strength, forget it, you will continue to go through the abuse. That is where your strength lies. Defining how the relationship will be. Not them defining your relationship. No, you will define. It's going to be at your own terms. Outside that, it won't work, or else you will continue to be traumatized. So thank you everyone, especially to that our darling sister who shared her story. Thank you for sharing your story, and I hope this will not open old wounds for you. I'm giving you a hug from here. And there are so many of us listening to this that we can't talk, that we have gone through so much. Some might even be shedding tears as we are talking. But I'm giving you a hug, and I hope you heal from your trauma. Asake has done what he wanted to do. Hey, case closed. Ireo. Case closed. I witnessed a family where children will immediately run to their room whenever their dad comes home. A father that they are supposed to run to. Daddy is back. Daddy is back. Men, please learn. Let everybody pick the one they can pick from what we have said. These children, we want to grow up and see them around us. Nobody wants to grow up lonely or grow up to be somebody that I will call. The child will look at the phone number and say, oh, you want to be the kind of parents you will call. You miss your call. They are mommy, sorry, daddy, I'm sorry, I missed your call. I hope everything is okay. You play, you're on the phone, you joke. Even if they are not close by, they can be comfortable to play with you on phone, comfortable to joke with you. Even if they have their money or you have your money. What is your money without the love of your loved ones around you? Money is not everything. May I go chop my dinner? Ireo, no more show today. I be one do that the freeze tomorrow today. We will do that the freeze tomorrow. Have a lovely night, everyone. Thank you so much for staying all through. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, Unique Pearl. Unique Pearl was on the other channel. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone on this channel. Omole Pompey. Thank you for staying on the new channel. So the second channel is there, so you can join. So if you don't get notification on this, you will get on the other one. All right. Enjoy your evening, guys. Good night.